got 4 lanes up the wall. 4 units. Let's go to right, yellow inbound.
I see them, Ground Commander. Hold your position.
Tell me the story, tell me the legend, tell me the tales of war.
Get track of those damn launchers.
Tell me just one time what it was
Big
like
Al,
before.
stand by to intercept. Moving to position.
Bring me the feeling right in that moment when a heart
Need to
of
sit
battle cries. Find me the treasure where the legend lies. If I were an overlay tonight, I'd stand by your side to rule and fight. It will always feel the same when I call out your name. Ninja survive. Oh, ninja survive.
Hello, fellow mech warriors, Mage Leader here. Welcome back. We're going to be attempting streaming again tonight. Last time didn't go as well as I,
Yep.
The plans I had for the night fell through a little bit because I was going to be streaming Crimson Skies. I wanted to play Crimson Skies. I like Crimson Skies. It's a great game. Unfortunately, since the last Windows update, I booted up the game and found out that it doesn't work anymore. So, you know, we're not gonna play
Seems to be a
that.
common problem lately.
We're not gonna do that tonight. We're gonna play MechWarrior Online.
Thanks,
Why?
Thanks, Micro Dick.
Why are we playing MechWarrior Online? I had it installed. That's about it.
No flag?
I had it installed, and I know for a fact that my viewers like to watch me suffer, so we're gonna play MechWarrior Online.
You can throw any game into that.
So eventually, I'd like to find a way to capture footage off of my Xbox so that I could play like High Road to Revenge or something.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't have the means to do that at present, so we're going to be playing MechWarrior Online because. So you guys can laugh at me, you guys can make fun of me, you guys can watch me play a game I don't like, because I know that you enjoy that. So there we go. So yeah, we're gonna hop in. I've got Zero and Oswald with me here. They're going to help me cope with the suffering.
I may disappear at some.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, it's
Fine, just fucking abandon me. Everyone else does.
for people wondering, just it's spook shit. Don't ask.
Yeah,
Well, then
I
why bring
really
it up?
wanted to play Crimson Skies tonight, guys. I'm sorry. I made the post on Twitter, and I was totally planning on playing it. I really wanted to, but I went to test it out, make sure that my controls were working, and it was running at a super high frame rate. And if you know anything about that game engine, if the frame rate isn't perfect, everything else is tied to the frame rate. So the entire game was unplayable. Things were zipping around at hypersonic speed.
It's like watching a whole movie on fast forward.
Yeah, it was literally like playing the game on fast forward. So
Which would be an interesting challenge, but
yeah,
there's a
very
point where it
interesting
becomes
challenge for
impossible.
about 10 seconds. So I decided not to play that. As much as I would love to, that is not an option.
I once played Ace Combat in fast forward just for the hell of it on an emulator. It was interesting.
Gaskell, aside from having to play this over a masterpiece, how's your day been? My day otherwise has been fine. Decent day of work. Uh-oh. We've lost 2 teammates already. Oh no.
Oh,
Oh,
Going
one
into
of them's
new
back.
territory
your
here.
team too, isn't it?
Yeah, it's always my team. That's okay. Oh no, he's back. Okay, good. There's a guy on the enemy team called Zaku 2. Banana Man.
Aaron J says hypersonics. I think Russia
Reactor
does not
online.
have.
Sensors online.
Oh
Weapons
no.
online.
Probably not.
What's
All
going on?
systems nominal.
Hypersonics.
You know they-
Oh yeah, this
know
is
they
the mech
field
that I
test.
have the Rack
The thing
2
is,
on for some
we,
reason.
We have footage of the field tests. It's just we don't know if they're mass producing them.
Russia isn't mass producing anything.
Hypersonic weapons are kind of it's a movable feast and open to interpretation. It's all that comes down to the definition.
Yeah, it's like
Any-
really
Hey.
a hypersonic missile is just a glorified ballistic missile if you think about it.
It's all kind of has to do with the timing and the speed of and timing of what phase it's in.
I'm sorry to hear about your workplace, Cowboy Commando. That's rough, buddy.
Well, I don't have YouTube up.
Well, open it then. Jeez.
I'm playing Shadowrun. I only have 2 screens.
Oh, I'm sorry. You only have 2 screens.
Aaron J says every missile is technically hypersonic.
Wow, look at us go. Look at us all walking around the map. Are we gonna NASCAR this shit?
Target
We might
acquired.
NASCAR this shit. If I was in a faster mech, I might try to cut across the center, but I need to stay in cover because I'm in a fucking Centurion.
Great medium mech
Tourmaline
races.
Desert.
30-25.
There was a time where I played this game semi-seriously. That was a long time
Target
ago. It was
acquired.
like 5 years ago.
New target acquired.
No, Butler says I want to play this game with a HOTAS set up at some point.
Don't.
No, you do not.
No, you don't. You'd think it would be cool, but it's really not.
Yeah, like you will just get fucked. You'll get fucked by the mouse aimers. Same thing with War
Target
Thunder. You
destroyed.
don't
New
play with
target
a
acquired.
HOTAS setup unless you're playing sim battles. I haven't touched that game in years.
Okay, well, I'm not walking that way. I'm gonna go this way and go down through this cover. Because if I try to walk across that at the speed that I have, I'm gonna get fucked. Yeah, the whole enemy team is right over there.
Also,
New
no,
target
they didn't
acquired.
lie about the Foxbat. We made false assumptions based on
New
looking at it
target
at a
acquired.
glance. They didn't say jack shit about what it could do.
New target acquired.
They define what
New target acquired.
what a hypersonic weapon is just differently. What phase it's at.
Yeah,
We in the U.S. we have it's at the terminal phase. That's one that matters at the moment. They have is anything in boost phase, boost and terminal phase, or boost in mid phase. That's where all the speed's built up.
yeah.
As the rocket body expands its its delta.
Yeah, the boost
But-
phase is when it uses up all its fuel.
Mid phase, is that the phase that Millie Bobby Brown's currently in?
The proper term is cruise phase.
Well, for that, yeah, for a hypersonic weapon, its characteristics, its flight characteristics are kind of a hybrid between a cruise missile. And-
Cowboy Commando adds, also the mill switched to cutting pine, and now it's gonna smell like piss. I'm like, yeah.
I
Pine
can't
oil.
concentrate.
Pine oil is, when it comes to smells, a bit of an acquired taste.
What kind of oil?
Acquired.
Pine oil,
Oh,
for cutting pine.
sticky.
New target
Oh shit.
acquired.
Yeah. Very
Fucking
sticky.
Stone Rhino. I am in a terrible position. Okay, there's not a whole hell of a lot I can do about it either. Guys, see that guy walk on top of that Kodiak?
Yeah, I don't want to X out of
Bruh.
pull up a screen here because I don't want
New target acquired.
to X out of Wolfpack. I'm really digging Razor's new audio book.
Acquired.
I have a
I'll still need
Wolfpack.
to watch that. I'll take some time on Saturday to watch it.
It's a good 11, almost 12 hours.
Holy shit. Okay, then I'm definitely going to want to take a better part of a day to listen to it. Ideally, I want to be a bed a bit early tonight because I'm gonna need to start getting up and around.
He's literally just sitting there camping that one spot. What a douche. Good.
Welcome to online gaming.
Yeah, he's just sitting there in case someone from here happens to poke their head out.
You know, I
Yeah,
did
we're
the same
fucked.
thing when I'm playing
Yeah,
support
I'm
fire.
not even. I'm gonna bother with the rest of this match. Yeah, their assaults are just now getting to us. We've already lost more than half our team.
Also, I'm glad you're still using the loadout I suggested for the Centurion.
Well, I haven't
well for
played
you?
since last time, so there's that.
Well, wasn't working out for you?
I mean, about as well as anything can. I mean, I don't have a whole lot of point here. Let's just stand here. Try and get some damage in. Oh look, there's somebody behind me. What a surprise.
Venter torso critical damage.
I don't want to take that out of context. Delta 505, where are you?
There we go. Oh, well that was a horrible match.
Bruh.
You have been
There was
destroyed.
absolutely nothing that could be done there. Like, all their assaults were still standing.
They tend to last the longest.
Yeah, we lost all of ours within like the first couple minutes, and then theirs
Assault
were all
mechs
still
either die-
around. So,
Either die first or they die last, depending on how good the enemy light and medium mech
yeah,
drivers are.
we were completely
Destroyed.
yeah. I'm not gonna use this loadout. I mean, the Centurion. In a game that has clan mechs, it's kind of stupid to bring a Centurion anyway.
Mission failed.
Or at least that model of Centurion.
Any model of Centurion. Anything manufactured before the year 3000 is pretty much pointless when clan tech is involved. That's the problem. You put clan mechs and intersphere mechs together in the same game and then wonder why you have fucking balancing problems. Gee, I wonder. It's almost like the thing
what
that
you
this
get
is
when you try to
based
make-
on had balancing issues when that happened.
Well, yeah. Well, the problem is that they force equal numbers, whereas in reality, the clanners will be outnumbered by the intersphere forces.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'll take the Orion, I guess.
It's like if I recall correctly, a clan star is supposed to be roughly equivalent to 2 lances of intersphere mechs of approximately equal tonnage.
Yep.
Actually, I don't remember what I put on this.
Not to mention, the clanners are supposed to follow Zelbergen, but, well,
SRMs.
as we all know, when you ask players to self-limit, that just never works.
Don't want to use
That's
that.
not a good way to balance.
Do I even have anything on my Warhammer?
Self-control on the internet is kind of a
It's
four-letter
not
word.
like it is in a tabletop RPG where if I end up with a power gamer, I can just say, "Oh, really? You want to be a smartass? Okay.
Here's this loadout I
Here's
got
a
going.
deliberately overpowered enemy. Have fun."
Large pulse lasers, medium pulse lasers, SRM-6, heavy machine guns.
Because believe me, like if
Why did I do that?
you know that I throw you into some tough fights in the
Let's get rid
games
of
that I
this.
GM, Oswald. If you guys were real power gamers, I could really be an asshole.
You could. You kind of threw me a bone several times, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like with that wire wolf.
Yeah, because I actually gave that thing
AMS.
less health than I gave it less health than I should have, to be honest.
Because it was balanced for an entire team.
No, I balanced it based on a
Yeah, no.
player character of the same level, which is actually weaker
Oh.
than an NPC. The way that system is balanced is that players are squishier and they have lower stats. Well, actually, no. At lower levels, they have higher stats, actually. But at higher levels, NPCs are stronger and tankier, but you get more perks to use against them.
ERPPCs. And we'll put some more heat sinks in, I guess, because we're running Lots of energy. I'll put those in the arms. Okay, there we go.
So the audiobook is exactly 11 hours and 1 minute, supposedly.
That's an investment. Good one though. This one he does a lot. Razor does a lot of interesting voice.
Yeah, agreed, Pit. The reason why that kind of power gaming doesn't work is because the GM can punish you for being an idiot. That's not. You can't really adjust things on the fly in a video game.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. I'm somewhat okay with that loadout. ERPPCs, medium pulse lasers, and an SRM6. Got some AMS, heat sinks to keep it cool. We'll just go for it and see what happens. We'll give it a try.
Wait, which mech are you in this time?
Warhammer.
I wonder, is it possible to replicate a Hammer Hands loadout with that thing?
I don't fucking know.
I guess there's no ballistic. I guess there's no ballistics hard points in the arms, so no.
This is too bad too, especially the one that I bashed out. I really like the way it came out.
Oh yeah. Granted, I'm not a big fan of the Introtech variants, but like put 2 LB-10Xs on a heavy mech. Good loadout.
Yeah. It's pretty ammo dependent because it also has the SRM6. The 2 mediums do help balance it out a bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that was the start of House Davium's love affair with autocannons. Because the mech they had before was the Battle Axe, which had PPCs. It was literally the proto Warhammer, basically.
Yeah, Lieutenant Dude, I wanted to play Crimson Skies tonight. Thanks for joining, by the way. But, yeah, no, unfortunately, Crimson Skies wouldn't boot, or it would boot, but it wouldn't run properly, so here I am in MechWarrior Online, where I belong.
That's the best part about the, it's not the best part about the Battle Axe. The best part is that it actually had jump jets, but the mech warriors of this era sucked at actually landing. So they eventually took the jump jets off, and they designated this the NC variant of the Battle Axe. The NC standing for no crash.
It's fun.
And that one had 2 PPCs, 2 SRM6s, and an LRM5. I would really like that if it wasn't really, really hot running. Like, just downgrade the PPCs to 2 large lasers and put the saved heat in the saved weight in the heat sinks, and I think it'd be fine.
We got guys in the chat in games saying rock and stone to each other. It's good. This is gonna be a good match.
Weapons online.
I got a good feeling.
Yeah, rock and stone.
We're gonna have a good match, right, guys?
That's a game we. Hey, I was about to say, when you get tired of this, Mage, how about some Deep Rock Galactic?
Yeah. I think tonight is a suffering night for me. People want to watch me suffer.
We can do it some other time.
Yeah, the cooling isn't the best, but it'll do. I mean, it's all I got. Alright, I need everybody to form a line. We're all gonna conga march ourselves right up the eastern side of the map.
Enemy forces have Sigma. Resource point Beta is ours.
Enemy forces have Sigma. Oh shit. Not Sigma. What the fuck? That's the saying, right? No Kappa.
Acquired. New target acquired.
Cooked him. That should have hit, but it didn't.
Oh, that guy's running an ATM boat. Okay.
The problem with the Warhammer is how far apart the arms are. Actually makes... Yes, thanks, awesome. And we lost our Atlas right at the gate. We're doing great.
How the hell did that happen?
Well, he walked directly into the entire enemy team and decided to face tank them.
He did what your typical Atlas jockey does, and he overestimated the strength of his armor.
Alright, well, I'm gonna move up this way. Oh. Somebody put a Rack 5 on an Urban Mech. Very original. I've never seen that load up before.
To be fair, there was a cannon variant that had a Rack 5. Do I even need to tell you it's used by House Dad?
I need to get to cover because I'm in bad shape. Still have some back armor. We'll just present that here for a second. Alrighty.
No Butler says, honestly, seeing you try to make Crimson Skies run would be more entertaining than MWO itself. Not saying the stream's boring, but MWO is MWO. He has a point.
Fafnir's mostly dead.
New target acquired.
Damn it. Fucking Warhammer arms.
If I ever get another Fafnir mini, I'm gonna paint it up like a virtual boy. That's kind of what it looks like. You know, it's got the whole binoculars on a stand look.
Virtual boy.
Yeah, that's
Piece of shit.
Wow, the pillars are perfectly positioned so I can't shoot past them.
Even then, I don't think I'm worried about.
And there's the artillery strike. Alright, well. Guess I'll die. Somebody brought the expendable. Pretty sure you buy that with premium currency, too.
New target acquired.
I'm about to shoot this fucking Timberwolf in the back.
They keep saying that, you know, it's not pay to win, but I don't see how that's substantiated.
Every online game is pay to win. If it's free to play, it's pay to win.
The one exception to the rule is TF2, but TF2 has its own problems.
I don't know about that. You can get some pretty powerful stuff if you're a premium player in that game.
Kinda, because really the main thing people care about if you pay to play is
If it's possible.
where most of the weapons you can unlock or if you wanted to buy them, if you
My favorite thing about MechWarrior Online is when you go toe-to-toe with an urban mech, it kills you. That's fun.
Or if you insist on buying it on the Steam market, it could be like as little as 3 cents.
Why even have it at all? It probably takes more money to process the payment, actually getting it.
Because that's the lowest they can charge for it, because Valve takes a 2 cents cut.
Again, yeah, why even bother with it?
Because
that Warhammer build does not work.
That's a player-driven economy. That's why
We're gonna sell off this Warhammer because it's completely worthless. We don't need that. Battle Max. There we go. This game's UI is so fucking shit. How the fuck?
Let's think of what would be a really cursed mech for you to drive. Ooh, how about an Arctic Wolf with all the SRMs?
Oswald, stop eating into your mic, bro. Come on. Everyone hears you chewing.
I'm not even seeing that. My mic isn't even picking anything up.
Trust me, it is.
Oh yeah, it is.
I know it's possible to sell off your mechs. Where the fuck in the menu? The five bajillion fucking menus in this game. You think I could find the one that does what I want?
Why don't you just make a new Warhammer loadout?
Because the Warhammer's arms are too far apart for the way the maps are designed in this game.
Then
Basically can't ever employ them.
Then put the bigger weapons in the torso and small weapons in the arms. How about
Not
that?
enough space. It's Mech Bay. No. The fuck?
Could put, like,
Class Division? No. Clash Division? What is this? Fucking Karl Marx? Inventory. It must be an inventory. Yeah, okay, there it is. Alright, Warhammer. Sell. There it is. Goodbye, Warhammer.
which is a damn shame because in tabletop, well, okay, the Warhammer isn't my favorite mech in tabletop, but it's easy to turn into something good.
It's a great mech in tabletop. It's a great mech in most mech warrior games. What the fuck is this fire? What is that?
An abomination.
Why does it have? Those are snub-nosed PPCs.
It's an abomination, is what it
Oh
is.
my god, I fucking hate Piranha so much. They just want they want all these crazy powerful light mechs running around with way more firepower than any light mech should ever have.
Yeah, because one of the devs is a light mech fanboy and he nerfs everything that kills him. We talked about that in the last.
Yeah, we did. It's not even in the Firestarter list. It's a trial mech, I
How petty can
guess.
people be?
Yeah. What a petulant piece of shit he is, you know?
Well, that's Piranha for you. What are you gonna do? I already have a Firestarter. I don't need one of those.
Not play their game. I got better things to do than put up with that bullshit.
Cougar. I don't know my clan mechs well enough to know which ones to even bother looking at, so I'm not gonna bother with them.
Try the Arctic Wolf.
There is no Arctic Wolf.
I think there is in this.
There's
game,
Arctic
actually.
Cheetah.
Yeah, there is. Go down. It's below the Wolfhound. Go down. It's below the Wolfhound.
Oh, it's alphabetized by weight class. There it is.
Yeah, the standard one has all the SRMs.
I don't want to do that.
I think it has.
I don't want to do that. I mean, you do the Clan Wolfhound, apparently. What is this?
Which is that's Brenner.
Let's see.
That's Felon Kelsmac.
3 medium pulse lasers, 1 ER medium laser, Beagle active probe, Clan ECM, and ER large laser. That's a lot of firepower for a fucking Wolfhound.
Well, that's also the law that is actually on Felon Kelsmac.
Let's see. I'd get a Cicada. That'd be fun.
The one else, but yeah, the mech I was suggesting, the Arctic Wolf, 6 SRM6s, 2 SRM4s, and an ARC.
If I get a Cicada, then I can do, because I'm already losing every match and doing basically no damage, so I could totally rock a Cicada and wouldn't notice a lick of difference.
You could also turn the Cicada into a surprisingly deadly mech that people never expect to do as much damage as
I'm not gonna do that. There's no room for something like that in this
If
game.
you load it up with nothing but rockets and don't mind the fact that it's probably the only thing you'll be able to do in a session.
You get a Shadow Cat.
You could kill an assault mech with it.
Hunchback 2C.
Hunchback 2C.
Yes.
I mean, maybe.
Death or glory.
Yeah,
At
drop
least
it down
you'll
to
kill
Ultra
something.
AC-10s and
I
a bunch
won't.
of...
No, this
yeah.
is MechWarrior Online. Just piloting one of those isn't a guarantee of killing anything.
I mean, if you nerf
Also,
it down
I hate the way Ultra ACs work in MechWarrior Online.
Here's my tip.
LBX
Swap out the Ultra Auto Cannons for Gauss Rifles.
Yeah, I could do that.
And then just
It's expensive though.
It's a clan mech. What do you expect?
Yeah, it's the cheap clan mech though. It's a disposable clan mech.
How about an LBX AC?
There's no such thing as a cheap clan
Yes,
mech.
there is. It's called the Hunchback 2C. They put the guys in it that they want to die. They expect it to get destroyed.
They still put an
It's
XL
the-
engine in the damn thing.
It's the only cheap clan mech, and it's still most of my C-bills. I don't want to spend it on that. Granted, I could also sell some of the other fucking mechs that I never use. What else do I have in my inventory? I never use this shit.
What
You have an
if you use
executioner.
LDX 20s?
I have a
what
Mad
do
Cat Mark II. I have a Mad Dog. Yeah, I don't want to use that. I don't want the Mad Dog. I'm gonna sell that too. Cause I never use it.
What's wrong with the Mad Dog?
I never use it. Its arms also have the same problem the Warhammer does.
Too far apart.
Yeah, I need to clean out my. What is this? Oh, that's my bushwhacker. I have an executioner. Why do I have an executioner? I don't want that. Get rid of the executioner. Okay. Now I have more C-bills to play around with. Do I want a
Also,
piranha? Do I want to run?
Also, going back through the time we did the assault mech tier list, I was finally reminded of why it is that the executioner has so little firepower. It's because it's basically an Omni Banshee.
Could take a
That's kind of
Vindicator.
the point. Hey, you could record footage for your video. whenever
What I
that's
could do,
done.
I could get an archer and then just be a total shitter and sit in the back line and lob missiles at things.
No. If you're gonna do that, you got to run a longbow. If that is in the game,
They
why I like
recently
the
added
direct
it, I
fire one.
believe.
then run the longbow and just
Shoot and scoot.
lurm everyone.
I could take a
Peak
longbow.
gameplay. You see that grid square? I don't want to.
That's true. I could take the longbow. I do like the longbow.
I just had a
It's
thought.
just do I want to be the very thing that I hate in this game?
I was about to say, with the longbow, you could pay it like.
Still no
That's the thing,
guarantee I'd
yeah.
actually kill anything because I suck at this game so bad. I love the loadout. 2 LRM-20s, and because that's not enough missiles, 2 LRM-5s.
Because why the fuck not?
No, 2 LRM-20s is insufficient. I need 10 more missiles per missile.
Are you
And this
talking about
thing is
swarm
almost as old as the
LRMs?
Archer. Keep that in mind.
Imagine if they were all swarm LRMs.
Let's see.
Oh,
I get a Warhawk. The Warhawk's cool, but it's also a clan mech.
it's also if I had to pick a clan assault mech to go into battle with, and I
Clan
it
Annihilator.
would either be well, it depends. It would either
Oh,
if
it's premium.
if I want to pretend to have any sort of self-respect, it would be the Warhawk.
Five
Warhawk-
fucking
but if I
Gauss
wanted to make-
rifles?
But if I wanted to make someone cry, I would take the Hellstar.
So, okay, so if you want to pay real-world money, you can get an Annihilator with 5 clan Gauss rifles in it.
Oh yeah, Godzilla, which is originally that was a joke unit that Bossa came up while testing stuff for the clans.
Yeah, there's nothing to
And
go
then-
wrong with 5 fucking...
Mind you, that means it has basically no armor and almost no ammo.
It doesn't
because
need
that's
it at that
all
point.
the
If it glances in your direction, you're already done.
Yeah, the other side of that coin,
Do I have a
rifle-
Timberwolf? I don't
Rifleman
know.
3.
I could
which I
build, I could
recreated.
build out a Thunderbolt. Get the SE variant.
I recreated a Rifleman 4 based on the rifle.
Mhm.
Increased the tonnage by 10 tons and updated the tech. Pretty cool.
Which one's the rough
Still has 4.
Yep,
Boss
although if you want a mech that has similar firepower but actually kind of does it better, Hellstar. The Hellstar is
If you want to pay all the money.
It is the Hellstar is disgusting. It is a min-maxer's dream.
Let's see.
You can do it with an awesome, I think.
Get an Orion 2C.
Sure, piss off all the clanners. Because that was the one mech that Clan Wolf wouldn't let anyone else have, and yet somehow a Knight of the Inner Sphere managed to get one.
I would stick to regular PPCs and stick like 4 regular PPCs on an awesome.
The problem with PPCs is that they actually kind of suck in this game.
Yeah, they do.
It's a lot of heat for not a lot of damage.
Yeah,
and they fire very slowly.
Well, the thing you have to understand, Oswald, is that in this game, they want to discourage boating. So if you fire weapons of the same type consecutively, they generate more heat for no reason.
Why do they don't want you to boat?
Because the devs are petulant pieces of shit. They don't like it when their light mechs get blown up by things that are bigger than them.
See, this is why I don't play online games. You know, I don't, because devs are people. I fucking hate.
Just what if I just made a stupid dragon loadout?
Like the old, like they used to do back in the day when
you could take a Dragon 1N into combat against clan mechs. What could possibly go wrong? An AC-5, 2 medium lasers, and an LRM-10. That's enough firepower to take on the clans. Let's see. Do they have any of the good dragon variants?
It's like taking a charger into combat when they don't allow.
Oh, they do, but they cost
fisticuffs.
real-world money.
Yeah,
they got the 1G. The 1G is okay.
Yeah,
fuck this nickel and diming shit.
Yeah, the 1G is okay.
Yeah, MWO was bullshit. Glad I never played it.
Dragon 1G for the lulz. Ah, fuck it, why not? We'll give it a try. Sure, we'll do a dragon. And we'll see what we can do with it. See if we can make something good out of it. We can't, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm not trying to use a trial mech. Alright. Why hasn't it shown up in my list of mechs? Why isn't it here? Select mech. It's not in my inventory. Excuse me?
Did you not buy it?
Well, it deducted the C-bills. Thanks, Piranha.
Ah, Piranha, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, I do have a Timberwolf. See what it's got. This is a terrible loadout. What was I thinking?
I was about to say, what the fuck did you do with this thing?
I don't know what I did with this thing. I don't even know why I have it, because I don't like the Timberwolf to begin with.
Hold on, what's in that thing? Let me zoom in on this.
What's in it? It's got a medium pulse laser, 2 ERPPCs, and 2 SRM6s.
Oh, that's about to say.
I think it's the M loadout, I believe.
Yeah, I'm about to say that is a cannon loadout, I think. In tabletop, it's not bad.
Yeah, Great White, the one that Carlos Camacho.
The thing that's nice about this one is that both ERPPCs are in the same arm, so I can actually utilize them around cover.
Cute. As long as it's cover on one side.
Also, no, that is a strip down. I'm about to say that's more like a strip down alt config A.
Let me take out the SRM6s because I don't need that. What this needs is an LRM of some kind.
And she's
LRM 5s, that's not much.
Although, I think among Timberwolf variants, my favorite is probably the TC, the Tukian model.
I could put a couple, if I take the pulse laser out, I can put a couple LRM 10s in.
That or Death Trap, which is Aiden Pride's loadout. I like
And then
having
a couple
jump jets
tons
on
of
it.
ammo. Yeah, I can do that.
Let's do it.
This is a terrible loadout. I'm gonna do it
Yeah,
anyway.
Okay. Let's say, what's in the other arm? Nothing?
Nothing.
So
It has ballistic
confirmed-
slots, but it has one ballistic slot.
I was about to say, I'll put in a machine gun just for the lulz.
Yeah,
So
I don't have the
confirmed
tonnage
no-
for it. If I want anything bigger than LRM5s,
So confirmed no game on Sunday because of links.
About to say, because almost no one's going to be there.
Okay.
made a clan thug. I kind of did, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Thug 2C.
Thug 2C.
Uh,
I already made one, I think.
Joke about that I could make, but I won't.
I don't know. So I've got a sniper LRM mech, so I guess that's
Yeah,
kind of okay.
I still think you should.
30 seconds in, you're
I
dead.
still think you should have taken a longbow or the Hunchback 2C for the lulz.
Yeah. Well, I tried to take a dragon for the lulz, but Piranha said no. I don't
Or
have
if
any
you wanted-
skills on this mech. I haven't used it.
Actually, if you really wanted to be funny, take a longbow, swap all the LRMs for SRMs.
Yeah, I've done that before. It's
Just Alaka blam people in the face when they expect you to be fighting them at long range.
of course now I'm in a heavier mech, so I don't know how long matchmaking's gonna be. I'm not gonna even vote for the map. I don't like any of these maps.
Purple Burb!
Fuck it, why not? I'll vote for the Coliseum. Dragon is shit unless you gut it, give it Endo Steel XL engine, put an AC-20. Well, in this game, yes. Tabletop, the Dragon is just fine. You don't really have to go too crazy to make it good. But in this game, yeah, you gotta go... You have to modify the Inner Sphere mechs until they're basically just clan mechs anyway. But, Mech War... And this goes back further than just Piranha, but Mech Warrior can never seem to figure out how to have cool conflicts in their games without involving the clans. It's always clans.
Well, to be fair, they tried in MechWarrior 5, and then, well, people modded the clans in anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Because people want the clans.
Yeah, it's all clans all the time.
Remember what I was saying before, Zero? We might have a stay in that. Seeing a VIP flight from Ron, looks like they're heading to Rome.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
They might be in the right about to fold.
Reactor
I was about to
online.
say, that's...
Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems
The location is notable.
I was about to say, they're going to Rome. Well, yeah, they're probably there for a summit.
Okay, well, let's start by changing our weapon groups. There we go.
Oh, that is very purple.
Yeah, I don't know where they got the idea that the Solaris 7 Coliseum... First of all, the Coliseum is Steiner, not Merrick. Merrick should be Factory, I believe.
The enemy has captured Epsilon. We've captured Gamma.
But
Kyle
they
was
decided that the best thing to do is to just cover it in purple. That way people know that it's House Merrick.
Source point Theta.
Not enough.
Free
Not
Worlds
enough
League is when
purple
purple. Everyone knows that. Actually, the PPCs are in my right arm. I better get
Purple
over here.
parakeet.
I'm about to say, no, how could this be the Free Worlds League? There's not enough team killing.
Three Worlds League doesn't
A heal,
actually
a
do
heal, a
all
heal.
that much. Compared to other factions, they don't infight nearly as much.
Target acquired.
I know, but you know, gotta go with the stereotype because it's fucking PGI.
Target spotted.
All they know are memes.
Oh, that's right. I have jump jets. Fucking clans.
Who's worse? Who's
Fuel
worse?
At 25%.
Who's worse? Piranha or CGL?
New target
Yes.
acquired.
Catalyst.
Target spotted.
I'm about to say, yeah, Catalyst, not even close. Piranha are shitters, but
New
at least they don't.
acquired.
At least they don't openly hate their own customers.
Right arm critical damage.
Oh, cool.
just
He's
kinda
completely
clueless.
deleted my right arm within one shot, one trigger pull.
Well, at least it's the arms.
All right. Well, I guess I'm just gonna go in and die, because why not?
Well, hey, at least it's the arms didn't have any weapons in it, which I think was kind of the point.
Go ahead. Yep. Arm's gone. Go for it.
Right torso critical damage.
Go ahead, guys. It's free. There we go.
That's a lot of C-bills.
Well, they took out my weapons within 10 seconds of the match starting, so we're not gonna keep that mech anymore, because the ability to just have your limb deleted kind of negates any advantage putting your weapons in one arm provides for shooting. All right. Goodbye, Timberwolf. Oh, fuck off. You have a cosmetic equipped in your mech that can't be sold. Unequip it. Well, how about you just do that on your own, then? I don't even remember where the fucking cockpit... There it is. Take all the cosmetics out. Okay, there we go. Boom, there it goes.
And that dragon's still gone.
Yep.
Wait, no, there's the dragon. I saw it. It was in there. I saw it. It was in the list. Yeah, it's fourth from the top. There you go.
What? It's showing the Mad Dog that I sold earlier.
That's a glitch.
Yeah, it's glitched the fuck out. Oh my god.
Oh,
To be fair,
Piranha.
the dragon is one of those mechs that you could doll up to look kind of like a mad dog.
Oh.
I wouldn't be.
Well, there
I
it
wouldn't be
is.
shocked- In fact, I wouldn't be shocked if
So,
that was
okay.
done as a.
So I have it in my inventory. It's right here. But the icon, the picture in the menu is still of the Mad Dog. So it didn't show up. It's
The
there.
funny thing is, I wouldn't be shocked if, like, in whatever the equivalent to
Alright.
dissimilar combat training is, that dragons are sometimes dolled up to look like vultures.
Oh, fuck me.
Or mad dogs, rather.
Alrighty, so let's figure out what we want to do with this mech. Only one missile hard point. That's not what I wanted to see. Okay. Let's pull out the PPC, because that's not really worth anything. And the medium lasers. We'll put some medium pulse lasers in it. That only gives me 2 extra tons. All right. Okay. I mean, I can switch out the LRM-10 for the LRM-15. Why can't I put... Oh, because it's 3 slots and it only has 2. Oh my fucking god. Well, I can give it an LRM-10. I hate this mech already. This is a mistake. Fucking shit. What if we just roll with no weapons? We just completely fuck over our team and just go out under tonnage with no weapons equipped.
Nah, that... Look, if you're gonna do...
I don't think the game will let you do that.
If you're gonna do stupid shit, like, just go full potato and put on just a ridiculous weapon loadout. Are you... Oh, you're... Oh, light PPCs, okay. That'll work. Or light PPCs?
That's a
Sure.
terrible idea. And then...
And then set them to chain fire just so it's just constant lightning bolts down range.
SRM-6. No, we'll do... That's a lot of heat, and I don't have any heat sinks, so let's, let's put in an SRM-4. And then we'll put in...
1 ton of ammo.
Actually, I have 4 light PPCs and no heat sinks. I should probably...
Yeah, just put everything in the light double
I'm going to
heat
put
sink.
the entire rest of the tonnage in heat sinks.
Okay.
Heat sink.
And then
Heat sink. Heat sink. Heat sink. Heat sink. This is a terrible idea.
Why are you using single heat sinks?
Okay, weapon groups. Can't set to chain fire here. Have to do that in mission for some reason.
Or you can just set them to have just 2 of them fire on them. Have the torso ones fire on mouse 2 and the arm ones fire on mouse 1.
Yeah, we'll chain fire them. I'm gonna die within the first 5 minutes no matter what I strap onto this thing anyway, so fuck it. I'm not actually trying to make a good loadout. Plus, it's a new mech with no skills. And the skills are what actually make the mech worthwhile, more so than anything you do in the fucking mech lab. Playing around with your stupid fucking skill tree. Because MechWarrior Online is an RPG now, I guess. Micromanage a bunch of percentages. That's what you want to do in a game called MechWarrior, right? Totally. 100%. I mean, I might upgrade to doubles. Double heat sinks, that is. But my creative juices aren't really flowing at the moment because I'm playing MechWarrior Online and it makes me depressed. It's hard to be creative when you're depressed.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on what kind of depression.
Manifold, everyone's favorite map.
Oh yeah, we all love HPG Manifold. It's my favorite. I love playing
I think we said before that there's no manifold on the map. I think they just like the word manifold.
Yeah, it's just go pure
like it
flamethrowers.
'cause
I might. I mean, I have a fire
sounds-
starter.
They like it. It sounds gay.
I have done pure flamers on a fire starter before. I might do that.
I'm about to say, yeah, just do that and grief people running laser boats.
The problem is though that the flamers don't actually work in this game. They don't do anything. They don't actually raise enemy heat from what I've seen. It's just... You can get creative on how to end your suffering. No, I'm pretty basic on that too. Just 45 caliber. Not exactly the most original thing in the world.
Reactor online.
Maybe 12
Yeah,
years.
let's.
Sensors
Yeah,
online.
come on, man. Between
Okay.
Hemingway,
Oh, I was about to say, okay, come on, don't pull a Kurt Cobain here.
All systems
I was thinking
online.
between Cobain.
I
and
always wanted to
Hemingway.
be a famous mural painter.
Eliminate all enemies, no
Oh,
matter the cost.
god damn it!
Let's see how much heat this generates. Woohoo! Oh, that's actually not bad.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
That's manageable.
Zap, 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 zap.
That's not bad.
Yeah, because the heat jumps are pretty.
How much damage does a light PPC do? I didn't even look.
On
It's like,
tabletop, 5 damage, same as a medium laser.
but
Okay.
at an extreme range.
Yeah, it's a medium laser that weighs 3 tons, but has like twice the range.
Okay. Well, if it does anything like that in this game, we'll see.
Or to put it another
Moving
way,
along
it's
at a
large
decent clip, too.
Or to put it another way, it's a large laser that weighs 2 tons less, but does 3 points less of damage.
Target acquired.
I do wish there was an easier way to have zoom function mapped to your mouse wheel. But it's only in the game as an option that you toggle between. I missed all of those shots. That wasn't even close. And now I've given my position away. This is good. I'm great at this game, guys.
Target acquired.
I am a fucking genius. Yeah, that's way too... I'm way too low to hit anything. Alright, let's go up this way and see...
I think what I would do with this build is I would have the big guns in
New
the
target
torso and the smaller
acquired.
ones in the arms.
Let's take some shots of the stone rhino. Well, I hit him a little bit. Did a practic... Oh, shit. Okay. Hello, entire enemy assault.
Warning.
And now the missile boat saw me. Guess I'll die! Now I'm way out of position, and there's a bunch of assault mechs right there. Well, fuck it. Let's go get them.
New target acquired.
Jesus Christ.
Well, that didn't last long.
I'm literally
Yeah,
the
it's
first
pretty
one to
fucking-
die. Yeah, there's just... Yeah, there's like no armor. How much armor does it have in the CT? 74. That's a decent amount. You'd think that would absorb something, but they shot me with big boy weapons. I mean, the heat sinks aren't really my problem. It's just... Do I actually want to spend the C-bills it would take to make this a decent mech? Do I really want to do that? Let's take the fire starter out. Take out all the lasers, because they don't really do anything. And we'll just put flamers in. Everywhere. Flamers there.
I thought you said they don't do anything.
They don't, but I'm going to do it anyway. But if I'm going to die in the first 10 seconds of each match, I'm at least going to do it, well...
Do it in style.
On fire, right?
Excuse me, what?
And then we'll put the put the remaining 3 tons into armor.
Yeah.
Let's max out the armor, see what happens. Cool. And then I still have a ton to play around with, so we'll put another heatsink in. Why not? That still leaves me with 0.1 tons. How? How does that... The math isn't mathing! The math isn't mathing, you guys! Yeah, whatever. Let's, No, I want testing grounds. No, I said testing grounds, fucking mouse. We'll test it out, just for the fun of it. Let's see how much heat this thing generates for itself. Way more than it dishes out, I guarantee.
Target acquired.
That's the other thing. Flamers are like point blank range. Oh god, it goes up so quick!
Heat level critical.
And does nothing.
Heat level critical.
Look how quick it climbs. Did you see how quick my heat spiked from firing the flamers?
No, I missed.
Does it not show the heat level on an enemy?
No, it doesn't. Oh my god, it goes up so fast.
So it does more heat to you than it does to the enemy.
Substantially. Like, exponentially. Yeah, it does way more heat to me than it does to them.
It's so fucking stupid. What's the point?
Heat level critical.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's nothing.
there's no point.
Yeah, it does absolutely nothing. Cool, let's take it into a match. Let's go flame somebody and immediately die. This is how I grief. I grief my own fucking team. It's MechWarrior Online, who gives a shit.
Doesn't look like your heat's going down very much in the water either.
Nope, it doesn't. Water doesn't help your heat in this game.
The fuck are they up to? God damn it, Piranha. How does anybody play this shit?
I ask myself that many times. And the reason is because, what's the fucking alternative? What other option do we have?
Well, from seeing Living Legends, that's a piece of shit too. But at least it's, you know, a fan-made piece of shit.
It has an excuse. Literally cannot hurt enemies with it? Yep, exactly. It does nothing to the enemy. It has a point-blank range weapon that does more heat to you than it does to them. Let's go! Piranha! Can I use flamers? Oh god, it's HPG manifold again.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
Oh my god. What I need to do is have somebody, like, meet up with me in a match and flame me with flamers like this, so I could see firsthand how much heat it actually does to an opponent.
Guarantee you this is going to turn into slash fic material.
God damn it, dude.
Water helps you heat in MechWarrior Online, but only if your heat sinks are submerged, which is usually only on clan legs. Some lights can get torsos submerged, though. Oh, really?
Oh, how fun.
Oh, yeah. Alright, fine.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online.
BB Wolf makes a better bitch and
All
Betty.
systems nominal.
Okay.
He's also cuter.
There, I have announced my intentions to the server by typing out Bonsai!
That guy is having fun.
Tendo Heka Bonsai!
I think you might be onto something, Mage. If you can't, dazzle them with your brilliance, baffle them with your bullshit.
Exactly.
Onward, ho!
If you can't beat them, confuse the fuck out of them.
What the fuck
If I
is
would
this
know,
dude?
if I would know what I'm doing, the enemy sure as
Yeah,
hell won't.
you're not doing it wrong if no one knows what you're doing.
Onward to glory, my friend. Excelsior!
Excelsior!
Now I know why. Now I know why Tex went. He was playing MWO.
I am going to go directly into the enemy's team. I'm going to try and flank
It's like-
around the back so I have a better chance of actually doing something.
Oh my god, I get it now.
What?
No, just the point of the game is to be as fucked up as humanly possible, not to actually try to play like realistically, like it's a sim. You're supposed to act
it was
like
never
you're
meant to be a
stupid
sim.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're supposed to act like you're as stupid as
Target
Piranha is.
Target spotted.
The only way that this could be better in this mindset is if you play it to a music montage.
Oh, he's already taken my leg.
Affirmative.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
So jump on them.
Come on!
Critical.
Target spotted.
Come on. Come on. That's Godzilla, isn't it?
I don't... How?
Broke up.
Right arm destroyed.
Oh,
Come
I'm
on!
not dead.
Yeah.
Kumbaya, my lord.
I did
Kumbaya.
7 damage!
How? Didn't think it did any.
That guy's probably like, well,
Oh.
that happened. I would say, ask him if you actually managed to heat him up at all.
No, not in the slightest. He was completely unfazed by me.
You actually brought
Oh
his heat
no,
down.
either that or he was like, what is this guy doing?
Yeah.
Like, why? Why?
Do I make you toasty? I make you toasty now.
That's the best I've got for MechWarrior Online gameplay, fellas.
About to say, Lynx, let me.
I
guess,
scorched the
you're trying to
paint.
find-
Yeah, I did. The
Lynx
paint
trying
is
to find some
slightly
dirt
bubbled
on his
now.
foul board, isn't he?
Well-
Gaskell says you could say your flames have a safety factor of 7. Oh, I
Can't wait
rewarmed
to
his
hop on,
coffee.
or-
I think the
You
party
baked
is
his
just
pizza.
starting to heat up there, Lynx. But you never know it from his fucking
Oh my
flamers.
god. Flamers are completely pointless in this game. They don't do jack shit. How many
he's
do I have? I
given
have
up on-
6? I have 6 fucking flamers. All pointed at this guy. Nothing. Nothing at all. No impact whatsoever. Completely unfazed.
He's given up on trying to play a game normally. He's just decided to just
Oh
give
yeah,
up and
no,
embrace
it's
the madness.
pointless. Why try with MechWarrior Online? There's no point in
obvious.
trying.
They didn't, so why should you?
Exactly. Who gives a fuck? I take my stupid urban mech. Let's take my stupid urban mech.
Arrow 4.
No, not that one.
I used to be a mech warrior like you, until I took an arrow forward.
Flamers are not a primary weapon.
Actuator.
Flamers are not a weapon at all. They do nothing. They do nothing. If 6 of them pointed at somebody who's firing all their weapons can't get them to overheat, what good is 1 or 2? That's not helping you. It's just they legit generate more heat for you than they inflict on your opponent. There's no point in using them at all. They're completely worthless.
Check the manual. Maybe you're firing them backwards.
Right? Installed them upside down.
They might as well be super soakers for all the good they do.
Hey,
game
Battletech has
sucks.
super soakers. They rock if you know how to use them right.
Instructions unclear, dick stuck in flamer nozzle.
The fucking plasma cannon. does
Somebody
more.
please
He's
help
a
me. There was a
firefighter.
lasagna
He's
in my
not
ass,
that
and
big of a firefighter. He doesn't fuck the flamethrower.
anything's a
cannons.
pocket pussy if you're brave enough.
The plasma cannons do more
Any
damage
hole is a goal.
than the flamers do.
Any hole is a goal.
You've been hanging around the Navy too fucking much.
I have fucked a destroyer in the countermeasure deployment orifice.
How's that done?
What?
So
even
on the
wanna
back
know
on the
this
back of an
story?
early Burke destroyer are 2 large, very smooth holes, and those are there to deploy anti-torpedo countermeasures.
Cool.
And apparently he
I'm
I
not
guess
sure
he-
I needed to know that information, but okay.
I didn't actually. Come on, like I couldn't get to it even if I wanted to. It's a good like 60 feet up off the fucking ground.
all right. So it's a C. All right. So you just rub one out in the CIC then. That's where all the
All
computers are.
Bring me in.
I've had my dick inside many destroyers that just happen to be attached to the rest of me.
Well, you wouldn't want it to be otherwise, would you? I mean, god damn it. What is this?
I leave out the
video.
detail where the entirety of me was also inside the destroyer. I just say that my dick was in it.
So it was also.
Oh, so it's a kink
Vor.
then there.
It's
you know.
Vor. It's a worship.
Yeah, it's Vor.
Yeah.
It's Vor. It's Vor. Oh, so it's Vor.
And it's just another Friday night here with the squad.
My wife has her headphones on. She doesn't want to listen to this shit.
Thank you. Yeah.
I don't blame her.
Yeah,
Let me in.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Lex. I didn't even know you were here. I'm already in a
okay.
match.
That's okay. I'll catch you.
I'll get you on the next one.
No worries.
Yeah, be glad she's got her headphones in. Divorces are not cheap.
Yes. I just got some mods put in for Endless, guys. That's what I was doing before I got in.
Yeah. I need to
I
look
swear to
up
God.
how to stream from my Xbox because I really want to show off High Road to Revenge.
That would be super.
I would much rather be playing that right now.
Reactor online.
I'm not good at that game either, but at least it's a good
Sensors
game.
Online.
I'm
Weapons
really,
online.
really, really sad you couldn't get the OG Crimson.
I know it's
That
such a good
sucks.
game. It needs a modernization patch and
Yeah. Of course, you can thank Microshaft for fucking it up.
Oh, macro shaft.
Microshaft.
I've never been on this map before.
Huge company,
Fuel
tiny
at
Peter.
25%.
Ah, shit. fucked up my jump jet. Not my best moment. Granted, I don't have good moments, but
Jesus,
not my
you
best
had the
moment.
jump jet. You took out the jump jets, or you had your way with the jump jets too.
I mean, I might. You gonna fucking stop me? Didn't think so.
I mean, if you go for the flamers, you might as well.
Right? No, I was in a different kind of fire service. Find them hot, leave them wet.
That's what the computer in your Griffin says.
Oh yeah, it's an urban mech. I can 360 torso twist.
Party hard.
This map is ugly.
Which one is it?
Series Scrapyard or something.
Well, it's a scrap yard. I mean, it's not supposed to be, the botanical gardens.
It's literally
here.
just black and gray and nothing else. It's
So
and
HPG,
it's all a
but
bunch of
worse.
canyons.
So it's HPG, but worse.
No, it's Canyon
Somehow.
Network, but worse.
Oh, I hate.
I actually don't mind Canyon Network.
I genuinely. hate
Nobody's
it.
like look, we haven't found each other yet. The teams haven't found each other yet.
That's okay. They'll all end up in the middle
We're
anyway.
what, 3 minutes in? There, and they finally have first contact.
Target spotted.
What's it with?
Target spotted.
Time to do some stupid shit. Doo-da,
Doo-da.
doo-da. Hope I get
Look at
away
some
with it.
stupid
Oh,
shit,
da-doo-da-dee.
dying horribly.
Target spotted.
Alright. Hit and fade.
Target acquired.
Hey, Lynx, you know what's fun about tabletop BattleTech?
What?
Chain whip functions as tow cable does.
Don't give me ideas. Zero will never hear the end of it.
Yes.
I only know that because Riley's given me a couple of different maps.
Nice
that
try
have
with the
those on
missiles,
them,
but this map is all cover and nothing else.
including the Dominatrix, which he's had me make as a custom Solaris mech with all kinds of like spikes and stuff on.
Oh,
Yeah,
here-
he's into some wild stuff.
Here's a useless pairing: urban mechs with chain whips.
It's like a like a little dude, like a midget with a pair of nunchucks or something.
You can't say the M word anymore in the year of our Lord 2025.
Target
Target spotted.
I'm sorry, I thought you had a point.
Do I look like a man who has a point?
Target acquired.
Only when you're in the whether
like
it's
a man-
flamers
I
and
look
jump
like a man
jets.
who has a. I look like a man who has a plan.
25% of the enemies are eliminated.
New target.
Well, my
acquired.
team is
I
winning
just
for me.
do things.
Don't get sloppy out there. Target spotted. Target spotted.
What the fuck was that?
I just survived going one-on-one with a Fafnir.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
Bruh.
That's how.
Warning.
I got behind it.
Put that cookie down
Critical.
now!
Thank you, Turdex, for the $5. Hope you have a good Friday as well.
Lost half our force. We can't lose any more soldiers.
New target acquired.
Sorry, we don't have any soldiers, just mech warriors.
I remember the one time I came up with a custom build for the Battle Master that had a rear-facing stub-nose PPC. It's like, yeah, good fucking luck, asshole, gets behind me.
New target acquired.
Is that for MWO? I didn't think they had backward facing.
No, the ghost is in Mega Man.
Ah,
Oh, I can get him.
Incoming missile.
I got him!
Hey!
B.
No curve.
Thanks, Cowboy Commando, for the $5. I will read it in a second, I promise.
Target acquired.
Once
Why
you're
is it
dead.
always in the fucking urban mech that things somehow go your way?
Because it's an Irby. It's the Irby.
Okay, remember that dude has a raging hard on for like.
It's not
Yeah,
about
but-
why.
Yeah, but it's the
Yeah, we were
urban
complete.
mech.
That is the fastest fucking stalker I have ever seen. Holy shit.
How fast
So he
is it
says,
going?
Cowboy Commando says, I had someone try to tell me the M10 tank destroyer had the same level of armor protection as M4 Sherman because they weigh close to the same. That's not how that works.
I have to say, like,
Also different armor types, so different casting.
Well, I got 2
armor,
kills, so I
different
not only
something.
survived dueling that Fafnir, I killed the Fafnir. I killed a Fafnir and an
With a-
archer
with an herb.
with an urban mech.
That's amazing.
Miller's
and you
time.
did more damage than you took.
I did.
That's amazing.
That's not.
All
It's
right.
not a horrible match.
I say keep the trash can. See.
Yeah, apparently.
I'm gonna.
Well, this
I
when
got-
when I
Call
used
the
to play the
trash
game
can,
when
not
I
a
used to
trash
play the
can.
game seriously, this was the mech I used most often. So it's
called
not
trash
it's not a
can,
it's
not
not a
trash
surprise that I performed decently in it. I put a lot of time into crafting this thing. It's the thing with MechWarrior Online. If you want to do well, you have to build something moronic. Something that would get you kicked out of the tabletop scene.
You have to embrace the suck.
Exactly. So we're just
All
gonna.
right. I'm bringing something special today. It's also its own form of stupid.
Yeah, I used to play the game semi-seriously, and this was kind of the mech that I went to town in. Alright.
Excuse me. All right, I am here.
Alright. Let's do it. Eriche, it's garbage day!
It's garbage day.
I should
It's
add
not about
that.
why.
I should add that to my super chats. I should add that to my
Yes.
super chat
Yes.
notifications.
It's not
Garbage
about
day!
why.
And just have like a gif of an urban mech.
It's not about why. It's
That
about
is
why
perfect.
not.
Science isn't about why, it's about why not.
In fact, I think if you make that GIF, send a copy to text. He'll appreciate it. I know he would, because he embraces the Irby memes just as
Yeah,
much
see,
as
I hate the urban mech meme with a passion, but at the same time,
it's funny.
It's a reference to, what is that, Silent Night, Deadly Night 3 or something?
2.
2? Yeah.
2.
Silent Night, Deadly Night 2, and that's always a fun thing to reference.
Yeah, because it's such a shit movie, but it's like
It's the good kind of terrible movie.
it's fun to point out
Yeah.
how much it sucks.
It's
just how much that
day.
guy just poured himself into that role. He took it and ran the ball with it.
It's like oh, which Deathstalker movie was it? I think it was Darkstalker 2, where the guy was totally not giving a shit and just having the time of his life.
You have to
Deathstalker,
embrace it,
Darkstalker.
especially-
I can't remember this.
No, but I've seen multiple movies where that's happened, and that's why people love to play villain. That's why actors love to play villains, because it's
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Very
dude, do you remember what? Fucking.
I mean,
villains are awesome.
I used to do Shakespearean acting when I was in high school. My favorite roles were Macbeth and Richard III.
You guys ever watch the Dungeons and Dragons movie? Not the new one, but like
yeah.
the '80s
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Who is that? That's Jeffrey Irons?
Yeah,
Oh,
Jeremy Irons.
Jeremy Irons. That's it. Yeah.
May your blood rain from the sky. He just
Or like
tore it out. It's just
John
great.
Travolta in Battlefield Earth. You
Oh,
still
God.
learning to spell your name.
You
only
can't. Nobody
reason that
can.
movie is
no,
worth watching is because it's just that.
I love it.
Don't
Just
you
forget-
know, you
That's-
never split the party.
Ooh, that's a good question from Way of the Ferret.
I
Which
love
is the worst
Spoonie.
overused BattleTech meme, the Irby or the Steiner Scout Lance?
Yes.
I would
God.
say the Steiner Scout Lance because it has no basis in actual lore,
Sensors.
whereas the
Yeah.
Urban Mech is funny
Weapons
for a reason.
online.
Yeah.
At least the joke with like Canopus has some merit,
The only
and the Urban
only
Mech,
merit-
yeah, you could argue it has
The only
some.
merit to the whole thing about the Steiner Scout Lance is that they do have more assault mechs in general than the other successor states, but that's only by like a single-digit percentile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas your average successor state has maybe 10% assault mechs, House Steiner has 15%.
Irby ready to
in
collect
the
some
grand scheme of
trophies
things,
again.
that's not much.
Probably not on this map. This isn't a great map for this Irby loadout.
I mean, the one thing people have to keep in mind as well is that the Lyrans invented the light mech.
Yep.
The Commando was the first light battle mech ever. And it is exclusive to the Lyrans.
Well,
It's
not
like
anymore.
the Kenobi and Catgirl.
Well,
the
they're
meme
the only
exists for
ones that
itself.
build it. And they're the only ones that have ever built it.
Warning, incoming missile.
That's not true.
Everyone else salvages or buys theirs off the black market.
No, there's other places that build them
Target
now.
acquired.
They build parts, they don't build full mechs.
I believe if it wasn't already being done before, a lot of that got shared during the FedCom era.
Well, yeah, but they were all still being made in the Lyran half. Whereas
I don't think so.
the main
No.
main light mech share the
Oh.
mainstay light mechs of the FedCom.
Though,
are-
granted, at that point, not many people were making commandos anymore in general because it was obsolete.
Well, yeah, the big light mechs for the FedCom were the Javelin
And only the Wolfhound was very late.
Go away! I chased them off! Get fucked.
Nice.
He's like, fuck this.
I helped.
I want to kick a
Thanks.
trash can today.
It's like, you know what? I'm just going.
It's always fun to chase off a mech that's heavier than you.
Yes.
New target acquired.
Oh, there's a catapult
there's
in
a
there.
catapult now. Yep, I see him.
Oh,
Fire beam.
hello, Black Knight. Well, this was a bad idea.
Run away!
Warning, incoming missile.
Jesus Christ!
Okay, so there's a significant chunk of the enemy team over there. Thank God for 360 torso twist. Holy shit. I did my job. I scouted.
Yep.
Scouted them hard.
New target acquired.
Scouted them right in the face.
Ow. Alright. Moving to cover. I'm right by. I'm near you. Force clan plasma cannons. That's what this thing has.
When did the clan get plasma?
They got it after Clan Diamond Shark managed to reverse engineer the plasma rifle.
Oh, because of
And
course they.
there's a
New
joke
target
about that as
acquired.
well.
Warning,
Ow!
missile.
Fucker. Oh, they're pop-turning me. Oh shit, I'm dead.
Damage. Warning, incoming missile.
Fucking missile boats.
UAV up.
Warning,
The joke is something of, we see your plasma rifle and we have improved it. That would be one assault mech, please.
new target acquired.
Okay, I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, we're kind of fucked now.
Ow.
Shit.
New
getting
target
away.
acquired.
Nope, I don't want any part of that.
You know what's really
And
kind
now
of
they're
weird
all
though is
pushing
that
in.
what's really weird is that the plasma cannon doesn't even
New
really
target
shoot plasma.
acquired.
It's described as shooting, basically it's foam that's on fire.
Yeah.
New
It's more
target
like a
acquired.
chem
Shit,
jet
that was
kind of
friendly
weapon.
fire. God damn it.
Okay, I've lost a plasma
New
cannon.
target acquired.
Whereas
Out of
the
the way.
and the plasma rifle, for that matter, doesn't really shoot plasma either. It's actually more like a shaped charge.
A little bit.
It's basically just a stream of melted plastic. That's how it's described.
Oh god, it's like throwing like
Fucking hunchback.
You were saying, Oswald?
Well, that was a terrible
yeah,
match.
it's like throwing what's a Velveeta at your enemy.
Kinda.
You ever get that stuff on you? It's like fucking napalm.
Yes, unfortunately, I have.
I got fucked by LRM spam.
Got him. Got
In rather unfortunate places at that.
Oh, I think I could have lived a long and healthy life without knowing that. Damn gravity.
Oh man, that's such a terrible score too.
I'm still in it
So
somehow.
sad. So very sad.
Lock.
Now I'm depressed.
Mage has a sad.
I do. I have a very sad. Look at the sad urban mech just laying here.
Well, have a look at me.
It's a genuinely chilled out death pose that it's in, the way the ragdoll fell.
Oh god.
It looks like he's sunbathing.
They're just laying there catching some rays.
I love that name. 3 kobolds in a charger.
That's pretty good.
That's a good one.
Brazzers. That's a Brazzers reference if ever I heard one.
Well, our team might pull this.
Got you little bastard. Come here.
Did you get him?
Not yet. I got a banshee earlier.
Yeah, I saw that.
Banshees rock.
Got him.
Nice. Looks like Bungie soon to be. Well, didn't you hear Grums? Mech games are just as bad from a design perspective as Marathon is because you can't play as a sexy android girl. The fuck is that dude?
Down.
The fuck is
Who the
that
fuck
dude
listens
smoking?
to him?
I did get the other guy. It's just the two left now.
Yep.
Can he pull it off? He's
Rear
got
firing
ERPPs
tag
and
has been
plasmas.
racking up a really good kill score.
Mhm.
Oh, it's that dude with the fucking
Acquired.
catapult.
Center torso critical.
Yep.
Left torso critical damage.
Shoot his arm! Shoot his arm! Shoot his
No,
arm!
he's flanking back to the right. You're looking the wrong way. Yep, there he is.
Destroyed.
Dude.
Oh, this guy's an idiot.
Yeah, he's... Dude, like, I'm not very good, but I'm better than this. Come
Yeah.
on. Shoot! Oh my god! Are you...
He's missing all his shots.
Is he playing with a HOTAS?
Might be.
Oh no!
And
Come
dead.
on! A Mad Cat
would've-
Mark II that can't handle a Catapult K.
You would have that one try hard.
Oh my God.
Online.
I could do a better job on that. Let me pull out my own Mark II. Show you how
Nah,
it's done.
no need to make this harder on yourself, dude. This game isn't worth it.
I don't care. I legitimately do care. Let's grab something. Now, do I want the UAC
What other...
one?
What
Do I
other
want the
things can I run
LBX or
around
do
now?
I want the Gauss rifle? Let's see.
I like the LBX.
I have a Bushwhacker.
I'm feeling LBX today. Yep, we'll take this. It is green.
Let's see. What do I have on this Bushwhacker? 2 snub-nosed PPCs, an SRM-6, and 2 medium pulse lasers, and a targeting computer.
That's not bad.
Yeah, fuck it, why not? We'll take it
Yes.
for a spin.
1,000 years in the future, a computer will weigh as much as a city bus.
Sometimes
wanna
Grums
upgrade my
makes a
own
bad
rig.
take. Dude, like, he's loaded with them. He helped get the word out about Catalyst bullshit, but, like, he just reports on whatever the current talking point is, and then makes money.
He's just a really well-known schizo.
Who are you talking about exactly?
Grums.
He's just
The
a really
the
well-known.
problem is that Grums' frame of reference comes from being a video game developer.
Yeah, if you can call that video game development.
He's a schizo poster. That's all.
No, he's your typical post for engagement and get clicks guy.
Yeah.
That's all he does.
Sounds like grifter to me.
I wouldn't use the infamous G word per se, but he's definitely more interested in the publicity and the money from clicks than he is in the actual issues presented.
Okay.
Which you can tell by how he sometimes misjudges what the popular thing is to say.
So not a grifter, not a bootlicker.
Yeah, somewhere in the middle, but
Somewhere.
definitely profit oriented. So on
Okay,
Twitter,
that's fair.
when I made my video about catalysts, a few of them, I was invited to join a group chat of different people, and it was actually John Delarose that invited me to the group, and I was like, oh cool, like there's other fairly big name people in here, guys that regularly go on side scrollers, all that type of thing. So I was like, all right, cool, I'll join in. See, the idea was like everyone's supposed to kind of coordinate and support each other, share each other's projects and videos, do collabs, that type of thing. What it really was when I was in that chat was a bunch of people sharing what the current story was and then talking about how quick they could jump on it and profit off of it. Like, not even subtle. Straight up just saying that that's what they were doing. And I don't want to name names about who was in this chat and who was saying things like that, but it was the exact people I expected to be that way.
It's pretty scummy.
So I didn't stay.
Oh.
I was there a little bit. I put out my video about like games that are actually worth playing because I wanted some like positivity out there, and basically nobody in that group cared. So I was like, all right, whatever, and I popped out.
I still think you need to make another video about just recommending games to people.
I'd like to do that. The first thing I want to do is finish up the Vindicator video, which is mostly done, and I'm really going to try and get it out tomorrow.
I can throw out some suggestions for you if you.
I want to do a medium mech.
I have a
I'm
second.
looking forward to the Capellan video.
I have a
That's gonna be
second second list of games all set to go. Like I can.
Well, DRG's definitely got to be on that list.
I might put DRG on, but like there's a long list.
The one I want to see another.
First hint was John Delarose was
another
involved in
mech.
it. Well, yes, but the thing about John is that he's very much just in it for the engagement and the money and doesn't actually care. But at the same
he's
time,
also
open about it.
he's always treated it like a business. Yeah, and he does that because he supports a
at the
family
same
with it,
time, like he has reach, and he legitimately can help get the word out about stuff.
And he wears it on his sleeve. He's in it for the money.
Yeah, he's not exactly subtle about it. So like I don't.
He's not a grifter because he's open about his intentions.
I don't
it's
mind
like
John. And
it's like Gene Simmons from Kiss saying that, yeah, I only got into making heavy metal because of money, and as long as you make good money and make good music with it, he makes money. Everybody's happy, as far as I'm concerned. As long as he.
There's a really funny story about him and a manager, which I won't talk about on the stream, but it's pretty funny.
Does it involve his tongue?
No, but it involves a conversation.
Ah, okay.
Let's just say that you ever see someone insult somebody in another language and then find out the hard way that person actually speaks that language?
Oh shit!
Oh no!
Yeah, okay, I'll just tell it to you. So, he was signing this deal with a record label executive, and the guy, as he was walking out, he heard the guy muttering, I think it was in Hebrew. He said, Now we will gut him like a fish. Gene turns around and says, "You asshole, I'm one of you," in the same language.
Damn.
And canceled the deal on the spot.
Well, I
That's
mean,
amazing.
I know that the Ferengi were kind of based on them.
I know, but the point is, it's like...
I know the Ferengi were kind of
what-
based.
Be careful when you talk down to someone in another language, because they might actually understand what you're saying.
I have first-hand knowledge of that. Not me, but when I was in Japan,
It's like I know,
our
like for example, I know just enough Russian to get in trouble, but I also know when someone's insulting me in that language.
yeah, it was like that in Japan because my boss is she's English when I was working for her, and she knows she spent like 15, 20 years in Japan. She spoke it fluently there. And when we were there, as while we were on the underground of the railroad there, rail. Someone made a passing, like a remark about her. I forgot what exactly it was, but it was pretty.
Also, to answer your question, so Pitt says, so he's a young ad type. I guess you're talking about John De La Rose. No, because John De La Rose actually has some talent.
Yeah, he's okay.
He's an okay writer. Not the best, but he's okay. He's passable.
Yeah. He offered me
Base
a
rod, I
job writing at Fandom Pulse, or I think that's his site, isn't it? Fandom Pulse.
I have no idea.
I didn't know he had a website.
Or is he
Whatever.
bounding into I forget which website he runs. I think it's Fandom Pulse.
Wow.
He
we're
needed somebody to
dropping like
write
flies.
tabletop articles,
Base is being captured.
and
But
I
you
wrote
don't-
an
okay,
article
I'm-
for him about the Catalyst
New
situation,
target acquired.
uh,
Enemy base is
which
being captured.
he then his editors very heavily changed to be way more inflammatory
Base is being
in his
captured.
language than I meant. To be more clickbaity.
Yeah, that's that you got to clear
That's
that with the
scummy.
writer.
Enemy
That
base is
that
being
I didn't
You-
like.
You gotta clear that with the writer. You gotta say, hey,
got a
can you do
guy
this, do
named
that,
Ryan.
make some revisions,
Base
maybe?
is
But
being
did this go
captured.
out, pull it out from under your nose?
And
That's making you say shit that you didn't say.
Okay, so yeah, his site is Fandom Pulse, but he was fired from bounding into comics for his behavior.
Oh,
It's
okay.
an adder.
That's saying
Enemy
something.
base
If
is
bounding
being
into comics
captured.
wouldn't put up with
Base
him,
is being captured.
UAV up.
yeah.
Get his ass.
I can't get up there.
Captured.
Damn.
Yeah, terrain's too
Yeah.
steep.
Keep an eye. No, he's coming around.
Enemy base is being captured. Base is being captured.
Damn it.
Aaron J said, sounds like Craig. Nah, stuttering Craig. I got my own issues of stuttering Craig, but I'm not. The problem with stuttering Craig is that he tends to give he tends to give certain people the benefit of the doubt who really don't deserve it.
Thank you, Gunslinger, for the $2. Yeah, sorry I couldn't gift you your Crimson Skies, but it wouldn't
He's
run.
running around to the other side.
I tried.
see him.
Dude, we are so outnumbered, it's not even funny.
Enemy
Watch
base
it. You
is
got an Arctic
being
suit on your
captured.
back.
Yeah, I know.
Base is being captured.
I'm about to die anyway, I'm way out of
Uh,
position.
Regarding the story from Gene
Base
Simmons, yeah,
50%
don't.
captured.
Of course, you shouldn't be
Warning,
surprised. This is the
incoming
recording
missile.
industry we're talking about here.
Yeah, you gotta be tip top to run with.
These are the same
those
people who
guys.
deliberately
Got him.
astroturf
Captured.
grunge because the hair metal musicians are getting too expensive for
Missile.
them.
Target acquired.
All right,
New
he's coming in.
target
And then
acquired.
Napster and LimeWire happened, and then they lost the ability to do that because people could just download what they wanted. We didn't have to listen to what was on the radio. Jonathan Campbell says PC from these guys with Xbox One. I think he wanted to play one of the PC games.
Damn, I almost had that Corsair dead.
Yeah, I was about to
Oh.
shoot him. I got one. We both survived. I got 1 out of the 3 kills we ended up getting. Go figure.
that was pretty bad.
So that is So that's Sarah's scrapyard. Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah, no, it's terrible.
Lieutenant
sir,
Dude,
I don't
it's
like
like,
it.
Lieutenant Dude is what he says about Craig. Yeah, that's my beef with him too. It's he gives the benefit of the doubt to people who really don't deserve it.
So he's gullible.
A certain overweight Canadian comes to mind.
Well, look, I don't blame him for it because what his whole thing is that he wants to have conversations with people, right?
Yeah.
Like, he's not there really to judge one way or the other. He just likes talking to people about stuff.
The problem is that some people aren't.
Correct.
Because this is the same guy that when everyone was pissed off at Razor Fist for his take on like tits in video games, which was fairly mild, by the way, but like, you know, when people were all pissed off at him, like Craig was still having him on his show.
I know,
it's just what he does. He has conversations with people, and like, you need people like that.
The problem is that there are some people out there that aren't making those offers in good faith.
It's fine. Like, give them enough rope. Let them talk. They'll usually defeat themselves.
They usually, shoot.
Give them enough rope to hang themselves with.
Also, the other thing about Lieutenant Dude's statement, frankly, some bridges deserve to burn.
He's a fan of the public discussion, and I don't blame him one bit. I very much agree with him on that point.
I've been burned too many times to give people the benefit of the doubt again.
Well, that's a different situation from having somebody on your podcast to talk about video games.
You want to bring my cousin in here? We'll tell you about that shit. We got burned hardcore.
Well, yeah, it's also different from when someone tries to kill you over it, but that's a long story.
Yeah.
Well, nobody's trying to kill Craig, so I don't blame him for having people on his podcast.
Just leave Blabs alone. She's innocent.
Yeah, she's. I don't want to say she's an idiot, but.
No, she's
not an idiot. She's just not very smart.
I'm about to say everyone has their talents, but intellect isn't hers.
She's a Harry Potter fan. What do you expect? You know.
Yeah. Ooh.
She is average.
Blabs.
I was hoping for mine in collection.
She is
but
what you
Grim
get.
isn't bad. Grim's okay. It's large. I can maneuver around it.
I'll say one thing. It's fun to see her get flustered when someone teaches her something new and lewd.
Yeah. Just don't ask her opinion on something.
Yeah, because she tends to have some real tepid takes.
Very confident tepid takes, I might add.
Now,
she's one of those people where it's like confidently incorrect, which is charming in its own way because it's kind of cute, but at the same time, like, shut up.
It's midwittery.
But no, I don't have anything. I don't have anything against any of the people.
Yeah.
Like, everybody gets annoyed by somebody sometimes, right? Like, that's just how it is.
It's high school shit.
Exactly. Blabs is just Italian.
Hey!
Laughs and French heritage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree way of the ferret. I do wish that side-scrollers would just talk about video games. There is a lot of stupid culture war shit. Well, like,
it's like
you got
Mr. H.
I went through this with them a little bit because Helldivers 2 went on its redemption arc, right? Because it went terribly downhill and then bounced back in very big fashion. Like, that's a genuine story worth covering if you are a a normal man version of games journalist. but they missed it entirely because they spent basically 2 months talking about Dustborn every day. Dustborn this, Dustborn that. A game that like 3 people bought.
Craig's list of games that he knows.
That's why I
is very
stopped
limited.
watching them because I was like, guys, just shut up. Talk about something else.
Yeah, it's like there are actual stories worth talking about, and you guys are still talking about Dustborn.
Behold, mage, my Timby. It is green and shiny.
It is green and shiny. Ooh.
Yeah, Craig's list of games that he
Craig's
is
list.
interested is pretty, yeah, Craig's list.
Craig's list.
It's very limited to like the 90s like classic stuff only. Pretty much, he doesn't seem to get into really anything like within the past 20 years.
I think its big focus right now is just trying to buy Screw Attack back.
I mean, fair enough.
Is it worth anything?
Not much, but
It might be if he got back in charge and started making videos about actual video games.
The problem is the people in charge still want a king's ransom for it just to spite him.
I think the thing that worries me if he does get it back is if he just turns it into an extension of side scrollers and just talking culture war all the time.
Well, what would be the point in buying it then?
Well,
I think what he said I think the reason he explained is he basically wanted to get the back catalog of stuff on the site.
Yeah, there's a lot of backlog that he just doesn't have access to.
What the hell?
There's a guy hiding behind this.
Yeah, like
Ow.
Whereas right now the only thing that anyone pays attention to on Screw Attack is Death
There's
Battle.
an assassin hiding up there.
And even that, not really
Yeah, I see
anymore.
It's got masks or
Sounds like
something.
the Succession Wars. It sounds like everybody's fighting over the scraps of what once was.
Somebody shooting PPCs at my rock.
New target acquired.
They know I'm here.
Target spotted. Target
There's
spotted.
an urban mech up there.
Yeah.
That assassin tried to peek me.
That's it.
Even an assassin. Bless his heart. Bless him.
Target spotted.
Blessed Blake be upon you. Herbie.
Oh, light in our back line.
Acquired.
Yeah, I
Target
see him.
spotted.
It's a flea.
He's a little ways out. I'm gonna stay here.
Yeah.
New target.
We got lights
acquired.
coming in on this side too.
Target
I think
acquired.
I'm gonna move around to the
Fire
side
him
with
off.
you guys. Ow!
Accurate is the Sky I won. I have visual on 5 clan mechs in a code.
In the cove, bearing 110. Got him! Hey! Fuck you,
Nice.
flea.
Good job.
I'm used.
All right, I'm
A
gonna
lot of
bonsai charge
people-
these fuckers. Let's do it.
All right.
Nothing
Fire 'em
ventured,
off.
nothing gained. Nothing gained. Nothing gained. Nothing gained.
Never give up. Never surrender.
Acquired.
Target spotted.
Big
Galaxy
money,
Quest
no
reference?
whammies.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
That urban mech again? Oh shit, there's artillery
Yeah, I
coming
see.
in. Better stand
And
back.
there's an assault behind him. Ow! Who's shooting?
Probably those lights over in Delta 6.
Yeah. Alright, steer clear of there.
New target acquired.
Ah! Orion!
Warning.
Oh god, I'm so dead.
Trying to save you? Oh, I see him. Yep, I'm moving around.
Yeah.
I'll save you
Wow.
if I can.
I got into cover, I'm good.
You guys
We're
got
not
2
fucking
raccoons
around.
on that thing. I respect that.
We're not fucking around in the event. I just someone just blew the minaret off.
This fire moth is about to eat me for fucking
I got
lunch.
What is this, Oswald?
I got saw some footage from I think it's Yemen.
Missile.
There, it looks like the U.S. in a bombing raid just blew the minaret off a fucking mosque.
Yep, we are done fucking around over there.
Yep. Alright, I'm moving
That's-
back.
Also, those are some massive bismuth crystals.
New target acquired.
Very pretty.
Hmm. Apparently they're not worth anything, or else they would have been mined out.
Thanks, team, for just
Well,
leaving me.
The
Oh
main thing
god.
well, the thing is that bismuth is basically just lead.
Oh, well, that's always important.
Well, yeah, it's just that in this form, it's most valuable because it looks pretty.
Oh.
Although you can also use it as reactor coolant, believe it or not.
Yeah.
That's the Russians. They did that in the Alpha class submarine.
Oh, that was sodium.
Nope, bismuth.
Okay.
And because of that, it's effectively meltdown proof because a fission reactor cannot physically reach a temperature high enough to make lead boil. It also means that any coolant leaks are self-correcting because it'll immediately solidify.
Well, when the temperature comes down, but
Well, it's also under pressure. Keep that in mind. Shit.
I'm totally dead.
Yeah, move back.
The
Flying.
sealed within like seconds.
so if the lead gets too hot, but it's still not going to boil, doesn't that still degrade the vessel?
Over time, eventually, but the
Good
real
kill, Mage.
risk of a lead-cooled reactor is if you let it get too cool, it solidifies and you basically brick the core. But that's a good thing. It means that the default failure mode is safe.
Yeah, like an air ride system on a truck.
Yep. It's safer than anything we use commercially.
Target spotted.
Sodium reactors work on the same principle, but nobody wants to build it because the anti-nuclear lobby says no.
Everybody should know it's just other nuclear nations that just don't.
Well, I was about to say, yeah, the anti-nuclear lobby is basically just Chinese spies, let's be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Their opinions can be safely ignored.
I need to get close
dis?
to do some damage.
Hey, D.
Hey guys, how are you doing?
Target acquired.
It's Friday. We were watching Mage make a fool out of himself. All system.
Yeah, apart from the fact that I'm currently playing MechWarrior Online, I'm doing fine.
New target acquired.
We didn't put a gun to your head and tell you to do this.
Oh, I see Lecurian. Need help?
Yes.
Okay, bring him to me. I'm nearby.
Okay.
Yep, he's approaching me. I can beat the shit out of you without you getting closer. Come on. Up the hill. Gotcha.
Was that Raven?
Target destroyed.
Got him.
Right arm critical.
Jenner
Nice.
down.
Good shoot. Good shot. Yeah.
I lost a leg.
New target
It's okay.
acquired.
have another one.
You're one-legged mech and an ass.
Got him. Orion down.
God damn it, D.
New target
I got you,
acquired.
Mage. Okay, Atlas. He's coming around the corner.
Cataphract
Watch
up
it.
high.
Critical damage.
Yep, I see him.
New
Atlas
target
coming around the
Yeah,
corner.
I see him. Irby, low.
Okay.
He's right next to the Atlas.
Yep, I see him.
Oh yeah, just to let you know, Bubbles is with me.
New target
another guy.
acquired.
Oh, and hello everybody out there in YouTube land.
Aloha.
Oh. Yeah, they got me. 424 damage done. That's actually not bad.
Ow.
Mage must play this as recompense for no Crimson Skies. Yeah, I know.
Ah! Out of the way!
Crimson Skies.
Ow.
That was actually a half decent match.
On another note about anti-nuclear shit, what a lot of people don't know is that a lot of the early anti-nuclear hysteria was actually funded by John Rockefeller. He found a physicist who knew next to nothing about nuclear power, but was deeply in debt and paid him to make up bunk studies. And
Ah.
Oh.
Yeah,
we lost
yeah.
I got the
Lance.
dire wolf and the RP killed me. Good on him.
It's not a, wasn't
That's-
a terrible match. That was okay.
Yeah, 4 kills. Not bad. I think it's fitting I got killed by the RP.
And note that it's not a conspiracy theory, that is actually documented.
Yeah. 8 to 9.
Of course, the truth is that the oil industry has nothing to fear for nuclear power. If anything, you need more of it than ever. Because, well, plastics.
Yep.
Oh, and I have a public health warning. If you ever go to a con, make sure you wear a mask because some bastard will give you a frickin' lurgy.
You Cowboy Commando, you mean that's why they're built with... Oh yeah, never mind, I misread your... The chat isn't updating. Whatever.
Destroyed by Warphead. Now that is a Transformers name. It's gotta be.
What is? Oh, Warphead?
Warphead.
I think there's one called Warhead, actually.
Yes, there is.
Are you back in the lobby, Mage?
Yeah, there
No,
is.
I'm still waiting for the match to end.
Okay.
Yeah, Warhead was...
Warhead.
Warhead was a one-off Cybertronian from the Marvel comics that... The only thing we know is he had a head like a tank turret. That's it.
Head like a hole, 9-inch nails.
They describe him as a mutant. However the hell that works for robots.
Oh, this Herbie's trying.
He's doing his best.
Yep. Heavy PPC, 4 small lasers. Interesting build.
I'm trying not to say my favourite thing in the world.
See, in fact, your remark about Target City by Boiling Water, that's how most power plants work, actually, regardless of the heat source. Most of them use steam.
Run, Herbie, run!
Whether it's coal or natural gas or nuclear fission, it's almost always steam. The only, technically, even solar power in many cases is steam power.
Yeah, it's the reflector type that goes
or at least the same basic principle as far as physics are concerned.
Yeah, they use a bunch of mirrors and reflect the sunlight up at a.
Yeah, basically the only kinds of power plants that don't involve steam in some way these days.
There he goes.
Wind and hydroelectric. That's it.
And of course, photovoltaic banks.
He did his best.
Even then, the most basic form of solar panel basically just heats up water. So it's the same principle.
The photovoltaic is direct sunlight to.
I know, but the most primitive forms of it basically operate on the same principle.
Yeah.
You received the following items: achievement, moderate giver, title, moderate giver.
Also, fusion power, not necessarily, because last year there was an experiment that actually managed to break even. So, we're getting there. It's not commercially viable yet, but we know we can make it work.
I'm pretty sure someone's nerfing it.
I have gotten 500 assists in medium mix.
It is absolutely being held back. But the point is, it's still going to happen eventually.
There's two companies that have done it so far. Lockheed Martin, and then that was a couple of years ago, and then whoever did it last year, I forgot who it was.
But yeah, in fact, I wouldn't be surprised if we have already hit net positive. It's just, again, being suppressed.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
There's a shocking number.
That
of
wasn't
things
bad.
You asked, you had Jenner. I asked for Jenner. You bring me Jenner. I killed Jenner. Now I get to show you my other Mark II, the one with the Gauss rifles.
Also, believe me, it's like, guys, yeah, if I had the money, I would absolutely buy enough shares in GM just to get myself onto the board, and I would force them to invest into nuclear fusion.
Why in the hell are they holding it back?
I would tell them, you will make this work, or we will go bankrupt trying.
So
the government will just bail us out again anyway, so just do it.
So you want them to make small nuclear reactors to put in cars?
fusion reactors.
I want battle mechs, is what I'm saying.
Fusion reactors are significantly safer than fission reactors.
Yes, they are. The catch is that the most workable designs we have right now require a specific isotope of hydrogen that is not as common as the most common kinds we can find here, which are usually deuterium. Deuterium you can get by separating water molecules.
Granted, nowadays fission is actually also very, very safe.
Yeah, again, as I said earlier, there
Using
are
things like
meltdown-proof
thorium.
designs. Well, thorium and also like lead-cooled reactors, which again can't melt down because they can't get hot enough to melt down.
Cool.
Molten salt reactors, they can't melt down because the core is designed to be molten, so that kind of defeats the point of worrying about that. In fact, if it melts, it's a good thing. It's supposed to be melted.
We're up against
Technology.
We're up against Marshal Zhukov this match.
Cool. Let's go kill him.
Well, I was about to say, just note to self, just let him come to you. Because if you know anything about Zhukov, defense in depth was kind of his thing.
Yes.
The Japanese found that out the hard way at Kalk and Gold. The Germans found that out the hard way at Kursk.
Alrighty.
In fact, folks' plan at Tukid was basically just Zhukov's.
Online. Sensors online. Weapons online.
And here we
All
go.
systems nominal.
All right.
Whenever I think of Zhukov, I think of Death of Stalin.
Yeah.
That movie is fucking incredible.
And the funny thing is, it's not actually that far off from what really happened.
Yeah, it's
like,
it compresses some events, but by and large, the events are more or less what happened.
Yeah, like I've talked to people who grew up in the Soviet Union when those events happened. They basically said, "Yep, that's pretty much how it happened."
Ladies and gentlemen, this is how you get someone to cut down trees in a giant mech.
You tell them all you have to do is tell them that they can't cut the trees down.
Well, that doesn't matter.
The surest way to make sure that something gets done is to tell someone that they can't do it.
Target
Yeah,
acquired.
mate, you're not
You can
supposed-
visit
you're not
any country
supposed
you
to walk
like.
into the trees.
Except Brazil. Sir Integra was very specific that you must never visit Brazil.
Oh, get a Brazilian.
Target spotted.
Ooh, hello.
That's how the Zika
New
virus
target
spread.
acquired.
Target spotted.
And what virus?
Oh, another bushwhacker. Let's
Ooh,
go whack his bush.
Your nemesis. Yes. There can only be one.
We must make sure
wait,
you do
that's
not
Highlander.
appear here again. Bailiff, whack his pee-pee.
New target acquired.
Oh, right, okay.
If
so
you've
we're
ever
having
seen
a
that Judge
Highlander
Judy
moment,
meme.
are we?
Yeah.
It's one of the funniest fucking things. The super distorted,
Ooh,
cursed image.
Hello. Who the fuck is in our base? Let's go kill him.
Have fun.
In your base, killing your
New
dudes.
target acquired.
Someone's in the rear with the beer.
All your base are belong to us.
You're too young for that meme.
New target acquired.
Thanks, terrain.
I was about to say, there are people watching this stream right now that are probably younger than that meme.
Yeah.
UAV up.
New target
Who the fuck is
acquired.
Urban Net.
There are
Timberwolf
people in
right
high
on top of
school
me.
right now that are younger than that meme.
Alright, I am completely fucked. I am surrounded by much heavier mechs than me.
Actually, there are people in college that are younger than that meme.
Guys, watch Delta 4.
Is that Delta 505's brother?
Man, I feel old.
Excuse
You're
me?
only as old as the person you feel up.
What?
Target
Only as old
destroyed.
as the person you feel up.
New target acquired.
Damn it! How did I miss that shot?
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
Base is being captured.
Ooh, I got one. Got the Irby.
Target spotted.
Yeah, he's gonna. That Orion's gonna kill me. Oh, and there's someone behind me. All right, well, that's match.
Destroyed. PPC destroyed.
Get off me, you little shit!
Critical damage. System offline. Heat sink.
Stealth locust, it's on me.
Destroyed by my real name. Okay.
Thanks, entire friendly team, for not guarding our actual fucking center. Everybody just wanted to run away off on the right flank.
No coordination.
Yep.
Don't you mean they have as much coordination as a wet cardboard box?
I'm over here in a medium with like
I'm
3
dead.
assaults, 2 heavies, and it's like, yeah, that's totally something I can
I'm at
fucking
my
handle.
I'm at the base and I got surrounded by fucking stealth locusts and nobody's over here helping me. Fuck Canyon.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all about the base.
Yeah, as soon as I saw that damage indicator, I'm like, yeah, the Fafnir's behind me. I may as well just... I'm not accomplishing jack shit.
Yeah.
That is a nice mech.
Well, at least I took the Irby with me. No Irby Derby for him today. Yeah, no, they're completely useless.
Ooh, nice. So what did you guys think of Hammerstein?
Who?
Hammerstein,
I don't know who that is.
ABC warrior.
Huh. About to say, I haven't read a whole lot of ABC Warrior. Not in a while, anyway.
Well, he's
I know
in the
what it is. I've read it before, but it's been a while.
Yeah, well, he's in the
Gotta go.
miniatures page.
Oh, Hammerstein, yeah, Hammerstein.
See you guys later.
Oh, there he goes.
I just lost connection. About to say, there's a tabletop game for ABC Warriors? Oh, cool.
Yes.
Hammerstein's interesting.
Yeah. Embrace the Peace by Warlord Games.
Alright. With a bit more durability.
Anyway, I am going to say good morning or good night or whatever, and I will catch you guys someday.
Catch you later.
Alright, take it easy.
And you. Just hope I don't get called again by the bloody next door neighbour.
Also, yeah, I was about to say, Lakes, we're not doing stuff Sunday.
Yeah, I figured this weekend is not gonna happen. There's too much stuff going
Everyone's
on.
everyone's doing shit this weekend.
I gotta go and I gotta wake up tomorrow morning.
Yeah,
And I gotta travel, get my brother's van, get it new tires on it, get it running, and get it inspected, and then deliver it to him. And we're supposed to do all that by noon tomorrow.
And I got the new job to worry about.
My new job got postponed a little bit. It got pushed back to the 28th to 21st. So that's what's going on with me.
This is another really stupid build. I've got a dragon with 2 large pulse lasers and 2 medium pulse lasers.
Alright.
I've seen worse.
I'm taking
about as
something a
good
bit
as that's gonna
faster.
get.
I've got a...
Check the events
I've
and
got 'em.
see.
Kind of like a giant wolfhound. Now that I think about it.
Yeah. Heck.
Let's see.
Oh, I can... Cool. I got stuff.
Yeah.
Go back. Claim.
Nice.
Cool. Premium time and whatnot. Blah 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 blah. Even some MC. That's fun. Hey, maybe I can do the one-shot paint jobs for the rest of my mechs now.
Yeah, I should actually take a look at... I should paint this up a little bit.
Yeah.
Ammo spec. Alright, let's pick a color. Let's see, I want the owned colors. There we go.
Ooh, my Haramoto Chi. Camo spec. Yeah, let's give it a nice paint job. It's a Kurita mech, so... Pattern, one shot.
Ooh.
And one shots are usually...
That actually looks really cool. Let's do this as that and this as... That's kind of sick. Not gonna lie, that's kind of sick. Yeah, I like that. We'll do that. Yeah, I like that. Let's see. Make sure our weapon groups are set up properly. There. Okay.
Yeah, we'll get a bit shot. That's cool. Automotive sheet colored. What else? Yeah, give me a moment. King Crab, look at you. Camo spec. Ooh, you don't have a pattern at all either. Alright, let's give Sergeant. Kinda nice.
I wanted to
not
play
gonna lie.
Crimson Skies, god damn it.
Yeah.
I'm sitting
That's
here
really
in Mech
sad.
Warrior Online. I could have been playing Crimson Skies. It's not fair. It's not fair. I'll figure out a way to stream from my Xbox. I gotta get High Road to Revenge going.
Oh, I don't have enough to get the Applejack for it. That's sad. Alright, Sarge stays in his mech. Sarge stays with his regular color for now. Alright, let's go back to my Marauder, and we'll good to go. And ready. I got my Marauder. I got 4-year medium lasers.
The soundproofing foam behind me is starting to peel off the wall again.
Oh, is it?
Uh-huh. There really is no good way to fasten that shit.
Four medium lasers, SRM 6 NFE or PPC. Go wrong. I love my Marauder. It was kind of my first heavy mech, because up to the point that I got it, I was running most of the lights. There we go.
Oh, I don't like any of these maps.
I'm thinking a night on the town. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, Aaron, all I can mount things with is like tape and double-sided tape and stuff like that. So over time, of course, the adhesive starts to give out. There's really not a whole hell of a lot I can do about it.
I'm guessing you can't really use nails or screws either.
Nope. Because then I'd have to make holes in the drywall. It's not my drywall.
And you don't want... Yeah. I know that feel. Renting sucks.
You can't buy a house around here. They're all so fucking expensive.
Yeah, because the rule of thumb is the closer you get to the coast, the more fucking expensive they are.
Well, that and the taxes here are fucking insane.
Insane, yeah. I lived in New York State
Thanks,
for a while.
Janet.
I know what you mean.
Fucking, I mean, the taxes were bad before Janet Mills came to power, but fucking hell. Yeah, the other day, Janet Mills stubbed her toe on a dresser and she responded by raising taxes. It's just her default response to any stimulus of any kind is to raise taxes.
As bad as that is, New York is much worse.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. But
they were in a running battle
not
with
by
California
much
for highest tax rate in the country. Not by much, but it's significant.
Yeah, even then
Like,
Hawaii is still more expensive, but at least Hawaii has the excuse of being an island archipelago that has to import everything. So of course things are going to be more expensive there.
But yeah, like, for a while they were #1 in the country and then got overtaken by California. It's still really bad. They're very, very oppressive to their citizenry.
We have somebody AFK on our team.
Joy. If we let everybody go ahead and we just stay behind and we shoot them, you think they'll notice? Or we just get a leg or something, I don't know.
Is he in our lance? I think he's in our lance.
Is he?
Online. Weapons online.
I'm tempted.
All systems nominal.
I don't give a shit.
Let's see.
This is command. Eliminate all enemies, no matter the cost.
No, he's not.
He's not.
He's in Charlie. Good lord, what is happening with those textures?
Good question.
Fucking
Aurora Borealis?
Aurora Borealis.
Out of the way. Fucking Atlas. Alright, fat ass.
Oh shit, I'm still chain firing. I don't want to chain fire these. Ooh, there's an echo on those lasers.
Yeah. Cool. Ooh, you're in the Grand Dragon.
Yep. Dragon 1G.
Yep.
There's not much all that grand about it, though. It's kind of mid.
Grand Dragon, son of dragon.
Yeah, the OG Grand Dragon is basically just a standard 1N that has a PPC instead of an AC5.
Yeah, pretty much.
The later versions are pretty cool, though.
Although, frankly, in my opinion, I think the Dragon and Grand Dragon could have coexisted. It's just I would have had them diverge slightly beyond just one having ballistics and the other being for close range.
Yeah.
I would have made the Grand Dragon more focused on the fire support and things like that.
All right, I can't fight that.
And
get out
make
of
the
here.
regular Dragon into more of a brawler with things like bigger auto cannons and SRM launchers and things like that.
Target spotted.
And then you could have them work together.
Need assistance.
And because they're effectively the same mech, they would share a lot of parts, which simplifies your logistics chain.
New target acquired.
Come on now. There we go. He's gone.
New target acquired.
Affirmative.
Target acquired.
Making my way to you, mage.
Cool.
Oh, got a guy. Chat, please.
Target destroyed.
Got it. Oh, it wasn't me. Bummer.
New target acquired.
Marauder. Another one. He's got
Yep.
2 heavy PPCs. Yep.
I'm on my way with this grasshopper.
Alright, moving to intercept.
Cooked
He
him.
looks like he's alone.
Experiencing some losses. Don't
Oh,
get
we are getting
sloppy up
creamed, bro.
Yep.
there. Target spotted.
No, now his friends are coming in to reinforce. Careful.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I gotta get out of here.
Yep.
Well, no, we got guys. Let's dance.
Acquired.
Alright.
Are eliminated.
New target acquired.
Oh shit, blood asp.
Yep. Blasp.
We've lost half our force. We can't lose any more
New
soldiers.
target acquired. Critical damage.
No, oh, sorry. Getting out of the way. Back up, back up, back up. Ooh. Yeah, flanking's good. Huntsman, I see him.
Yep.
Tagging.
It's coming our way.
Target spotted.
Yep, I see him.
It's gone high.
Yeah, I see him. But so can I.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Oh, we're so toast.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, he's lurming up top. Fucking asshole.
New target acquired.
It's okay. I'll go get him.
Left torso critical damage. Center torso critical damage.
And weapon's gone.
Okay.
Yep. Fucking sway back.
Alright, I'll make him my way back.
Fucking hate this game, dude.
Yep.
Our team just completely let themselves get fucked in this match. Wasn't even remotely close.
Hi!
Oh, there was our AFK guy. He finally got killed.
That's right, you little shit. Hey, I pushed the huntsman off the roof.
Cool, you're the only guy on our team left.
Where have I seen this before?
It's you versus 8 other people. Good luck.
Hi.
New target acquired. Target destroyed.
Die! That's right, come and get me, you little assholes. There he is. Roger. I know he does, I came up after him.
Target acquired.
He's just
on,
gonna
come
pop
on
tart
out.
you to death.
He might. He might. Alright.
Yeah, you're done. With all, he's loaded with light PPCs and machine guns. He's min-maxed to shit. Oh my god. 6 light machine guns. So
Yep.
stupid.
I did my best.
Fuck this game. Game
Well,
is
his legs
such
were
fucking
weak. I knew
trash,
his
dude.
legs. I knew his legs were weak. That's why they were taking damage. But I just couldn't get enough fire on them.
No, he was outpacing your DPS because he strapped tons of fucking machine guns on his
Yep.
stupid ass mech.
That's the other thing I hate about this game. The fucking machine guns. Because the problem is PGI balanced it so that they did the damage per shot. That's not how it's supposed to fucking work.
Yeah.
Because then it
they-
just
they want
stacks up
light
and the
mechs, man.
damage numbers go whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just retarded.
I managed to do just fine in a locust with lasers. I don't see what their excuse is. But hey, I took someone with me. So
Could
that's
have
all
been
that
playing
matters.
Crimson Skies.
Yes! I could have been watching you and playing Endless
I
Sky.
wanted to play Crimson Skies.
The Black Cats are
Oh.
not letting us play.
I
the
fucking
Sanctuary
hate
today.
this shit. I hope this is entertaining.
Play a different game.
It's a MechWarrior Online stream, dude. I'm playing MechWarrior Online tonight. That's what we're doing.
And you're doing it with friends.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna take my Shadow Cat. Let's go. I'm ready.
Do I want to use this dragon again? Not really, but I'm gonna.
Who cares?
Yeah. fuck
Hey,
it.
I can provide you a CM at least, so there's that.
That's nice.
Runs pretty quick too, your dragon. Excuse me, Grand Dragon. Son of regular dragon.
We have Crimson Skies at home.
The Crimson Skies at home! It's just us two fucking around on Urban Max. Oh my god, my son. You could have been playing Crimson Skies!
Crimson Skies!
I could have been playing Crimson Skies. My Crimson Skies at home? War Thunder.
No. You see the meme I
Complete with
posted?
homemade user skins.
You see the meme I posted where it's like Tom Hanks at the end of Saving Private Ryan shooting the pistol at the tiger, and it's like crew knocked out with the pistol bullet ricocheting from the interior of the tank.
Yeah.
That is what it actually feels like to play War Thunder.
Oh god. The air combat's not much better, but
You got a hole in your left wing.
Left wing.
Or
I've got an owie.
my personal
everywhere.
My personal favorite War Thunder flight meme is "My name is Jamar. I come from afar.
Come from afar. Oh,
Demonetized.
I'm not monetized. Fuck this. Like, I
gives a shit?
used a fucking 80s rock ballad in my intro. This thing isn't monetized. I used a Europe song. Like, they're gonna take any ad revenue that is placed on this video. Or whoever.
My name is Jamar. I come from afar.
There it is. Oh, we have to fight Marshal Zukov again? God damn it.
Hey, at least
Are we
it's
just
a
fighting
mining
the same
collective.
dudes over and over again? It's MechWarrior Online.
Yes.
Of course we are. There's like 5 people that play this game.
Well, more than 5, but yes.
I'm amazed you can still get matches in this game. It just shows you
All systems
that
nominal.
BattleTech fans will play anything with the brand name attached to it.
I used to be like that.
We are
now,
whores for
I just
giant
play
robots. That's just how it is.
Yeah. Now I just play stupid shit with my buddies.
Yeah.
There it is. There's your. There's the mentality right there.
Time to do some stupid shit. Doo-da.
Doo-da, doo-da, dying horribly in match doo-dee-doo-da day.
Target spotted.
Hello?
Target acquired.
I really hate Mining Collective.
Yeah.
This map sucks. It is so hard to figure out where the enemy team is at on this map. It's mindless.
Why the fuck are we in the middle? Why am I in the middle? What is this? What am I doing?
Stuck in the middle with you, and I wonder what it is I should do.
Warning, incoming missile.
How do I have missiles coming in already? Fuck off.
Warning, incoming missile.
Really?
Missile. Warning, incoming missile.
Who the fuck is targeting me?
Warning, incoming missile.
He's still shooting. He's shooting the fuck out of that building. Yeah, there's other guys on the team besides me you can shoot missiles at.
Alright, you've got cover again.
Cook that guy.
Let's go. We got a little Arctic Wolf. Let's go.
I'm
kill
gonna
him.
push second
he's
level
gone.
center.
Get. Right with you.
And help get myself something. I'll be back in 9 minutes.
Destroyed.
Got him. Oh fuck! There's
kill
a
him.
goddamn stone rhino up here.
Is there? Oh, I see him.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Missile. Right ear
Yep,
critical
and he's spamming missiles at me.
down. Torso critical down.
Yep.
Hold on.
Heat sink destroyed.
Where are you? Where are you?
I'm
Where
dead.
are you?
Yeah, they're just spamming
System
missiles.
offline.
I got you covered.
It's pointless. I've taken internal. I'm done.
Here he comes, Marauder. Marauder 2. He's fresh. I don't like that.
Target spotted.
Oh, it's a 2C. Great. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can sneak up behind him. Oh, never mind. Nope.
Alright. I'm tired of using this fucking dragon. What else have I got? I have plenty of options. Why do I have this Marauder 2C, this Mauler, in like Christmas present decorations? That must have been an event I did ages ago.
Yeah.
Have a Mad Cat.
Alright. I'm going for this stone rhino. Oh, he's gone. Alright. Orion's gone. Oh, we're actually winning.
Must be nice.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't wanna use this fucking thing.
2 left to go. Alright. Trying to chase him down. No, it wasn't. Well, we won.
That's cool.
Yep. Alright, back to the lobby. I'll take out my huntsman. A bit more punch, about the same. Yeah, let's take one. Action. Chat, of course, shut up.
I hate dynamic armor slots. They're so dumb.
I don't know why anyone even bothers with action.
Okay. So 2 LBX-10s, 2 heavy machine guns, 2 large pulse lasers on the Mad Cat Mark II.
Holy jeez. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Yeah, I know. That's what we're going with. Fuck it. Let's do it.
Cool. I'm all set. Oh, Coliseum,
man.
no. Please, no. I'd rather Space Non.
Oh, I don't like any of these maps either.
Looks like we're doing crab soup, boys!
Oh boy. Welcome to the jungle!
This is fucking Space Non. That's what this is. Oh god.
Welcome to the jungle. We do not have fun or games.
Or rations.
Tips: add people you enjoy playing with to your friends list. I don't enjoy playing this game with anybody. No amount of friendship can make this game not
Pilots
suck.
can participate in the war between the great houses in the inner sphere and faction play. Yeah, no
Yeah,
fucking
sure.
thank you. No fucking thank you.
Nobody does faction play.
They do, but it's tiny. I don't know why anyone bothers with it, but they do. Every time I've tried it, we've always lost. It doesn't matter when or where. Teams are fucking useless.
I don't want to do this anymore.
What do you say? This is the last match then?
No, it's not my last match.
Reactor online.
Alright.
I'm gonna keep abusing myself for the entertainment of the masses.
Online. All systems nominal.
Bitching. I'll be right with you. Ah, you got the Mark II.
Yeah, but it's a pretty bad loadout.
Yeah. Well, then my job with you is very simple.
Got the
Keep your ass alive if I can.
Got the 2 LBX-10s, 2 heavy machine guns, and 2 large pulse lasers. As my mech refuses to walk uphill. Thanks, game.
Target acquired.
I love it when game designers make terrain decisions that machines that you pilot technically should be able to go up those things, but don't. No, I actually don't love that mechanic. It's a shitty system.
The main value that I found to having some machine guns on your mech is a lot of times it'll psych out the opponent, make them think they're taking more damage than they actually are.
New target
Yeah.
acquired.
I fucking hate this game. Of course there's a light mech over there. Why wouldn't there be?
New target acquired.
Yeah, I see him. It's an Irby.
Yeah, Delta 5. There's 2 mechs over there.
Okay.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Some suppressing fire.
Yep.
Target spotted.
Marauder. Yep, I see him.
New target acquired.
Ow! Little shit!
Yeah, I'm getting cooked pretty good.
Oh, there's a light down here. Of course there is. Die!
Alright, going low.
Okay, watch it. There's an Irby right below you.
Yeah, I know.
Crush him.
Missed. He's gone this way. I saw him knock over a tree.
Yep.
Need assistance. Target spotted.
Enemy UAV above.
Yeah, I see.
Target acquired.
Contact, 700 meters.
Alright, I'm gonna flank
Awesome.
left and see if I can get around behind him.
Okay.
Target
Alright, with you.
spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Yeah, our light mech over here is trying the same. We'll give him some
Yep.
support.
New target acquired.
Oh, yep, got him. Marauder.
Target destroyed.
Hey, got him!
Nice kill.
I love the Warhorn for this thing, too. UAV up.
Target spotted.
Gotcha.
Okay. You go left, I go right.
Okay. You take the high road, I take the low road. Alright, he's retreating.
Okay.
New target acquired. Target destroyed.
Target spotted.
Okay, looks like that Irby's dead.
Yep, it looks like we're clear here.
Target.
Whoa,
Oh.
king crab!
Yep, I see him.
Out of the way, you stupid
fresh.
fucking fire starter. Ah. Well. Great job, dipshit. Stand directly in front.
Okay, jump below, right behind
Could have
you.
done something, but he stood directly in front of my LBX autocannon.
Yeah.
So I put that directly into his back. So,
New target
Oh,
good job.
acquired.
That's his fault.
New target acquired.
Phoenix Hawk, I see him.
How is everybody just, dude, get the fuck out of my way there.
Target spotted.
Dire Wolf.
Target spotted.
New target.
Alright, I'm gonna try going, pushing left a little bit.
Okay.
Target spotted.
Alright, I'm on your 7.
Target spotted.
Whoa, watch it.
Yep.
Spotted.
Kill.
Good kill.
Target spotted.
Target destroyed.
Dead.
Good kill.
New target acquired.
Awesome.
There's an urban mech up high.
Roger. He's got an AC-20.
Target spotted.
And only an AC-20. Let me go pop up and say
Yeah,
hi.
get him. Get his ass.
Okay, he jumped down below.
Okay.
I'm staying up here for a minute.
Come on. Walk, you stupid machine. Fucking clan tech, dude, I swear to God.
Target spotted.
New target
Nope.
acquired.
Awesome, I see him.
Target
Yeah.
spotted.
Jumping down.
Target spotted.
Right torso critical damage.
Need assistance.
Okay, Fafnir right here.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Nope, you ain't getting me.
Target spotted.
Took my arm, but I'm still
There's a light mech up
Fafnir.
top
Oh,
here.
Fafnir. 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 There's only a Fafnir left.
Okay. I'm up high and flanking around on the right.
So, yeah. Oh! Okay, he's going for me. Get him!
Oh yeah, he's done.
Target spotted.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, there he
Nice!
goes. Cool.
You saved my ass. Thank you.
Successful.
Woo!
Okay, so this loadout actually isn't that bad.
No, it's pretty good. The ballistic one I use has 2 LBX 10s, 2-year medium lasers, and SRM6s. So it's similar to yours, just a bit more shorter ranged. That was pretty good. Alright, let's take something stupid. You know what? Funsies. Let's take my catapult. You'll like this thing. I call it Sovietsky. cool, 200 more M's. So I can actually get that paint now. Give me a second, mage. Alright, Sarge, you're getting the camo spec you always want. Applejack. Please? Oops. Decal. Oh. Okay, I'll crash. I'll show that one.
I'll call that good for now for the skills. It's whatever. Alrighty.
Oh, I got myself 200 more MC, so I get my King Crab the paint job I wanted to give it. One shots are really nice. They're cheap, you only need to put them on one time and then you're done.
We'll go a couple more rounds and then probably call it good.
Okie dokie. Yeah, I'll take my catapult and then I'll show you my King Crab.
This mech worked pretty well last time, so we'll take it again.
Alright. That Fafnir beat the shit out of me. I think it was gunning for me solely too. Would not stop shooting it, though getting surrounded.
If I remember correctly, I got this Mad Cat Mark II by completing an event of some kind. It was miserable. Completing events is one of the reasons I stopped playing the game. I was just like, you know what? I'm not having any fun, and I haven't in months.
The 3 I got back when I played regularly, they were pre-orders and they were a birthday gift. So I actually had 4 of them, and I sold one of them to make for McBay, and customized the other 3. That was an interesting experience.
Uh-oh, I picked a light mech, so now we're going to be matchmaking for a very long time.
A light and a heavy. Come on, matchmaker.
I want to fucking die.
Oh, the engine for the Volvo came in.
Gonna fucking...
Finally.
Gonna fucking Kurt Cobain myself over here.
Oh, that took longer than expected. How long have you been waiting?
Since you left.
You serious?
No.
Yep.
Oh no, with a game like this, I wouldn't be shocked if you were really waiting that
No,
long.
we actually had a decent match last go around.
It actually loaded. Yeah, I killed something with the...
I've got a Mad Cat Mark II with 2 LBX-10s, 2 large pulse lasers, and 2 heavy machine guns.
Yep, now I'm rocking my catapult.
Wait, what are you running?
Catapult, C4.
No, I asked Mage. What's he running?
Oh.
Mad Cat Mark II.
Oh.
He actually did pretty good last match. He killed 2 of my targets right in front of me. It was glorious.
2 LBX-10s at mid to close range is nothing to sneeze at.
No. They do pretty good.
Now you may want. Now some people ask, why is it that the Magcat Mark II is so ammo dependent? They remind them, oh yeah, it was meant to be sold to the inner sphere, so of course they're going to make it dependent on ammo.
And
for
rival
repeat customers.
clans.
Well, yeah, the point is to have repeat customers.
Yes. Because remember, clan or dueling culture, so of course it's going to be ammo dependent.
Also, spheroids.
Yep. Liran's got the lion's share of those, and for clanners mostly the Nova Cats bought the bulk of them since the Wolves and the Jade Falcon wouldn't stop fighting over them.
Reactor online.
Mostly a second line
Sensors
mechs.
online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Command to all warriors on the surface. Your task is to wipe away all hostiles. Show no mercy.
The
Hey,
clan
Mage.
announcer is so ridiculous.
Yeah, yes. Hey, Mage.
Announcer? There's an announcer on this map?
There's an announcer in the game.
Yes, there is. You can turn him off, but
The other thing
Oh, this is Mining Collective. I hate
it
this
is.
map.
Are there any maps in this game you don't hate?
Yes.
Which
I
one?
don't hate Canyon Network. Hibernal Rift is okay.
you've got a few of them moving that way.
Yeah.
Target spotted.
I spooked that guy. He saw the Mad Cat Mark II come and was like, oh no.
I'm not messing with that. He don't want none.
Target.
He looked at you like one would look at a fucking door-to-door salesman
Of course,
and said,
back
no
on the
thanks.
subject. Back on the subject of the Mad Cat Mark II, there was, I think,
Watch
I
out.
think Mad Jade Falcon had exactly one,
That Irby's gonna probably try and flank us on the right.
and of course, being Jade Falcons, they didn't buy it.
Target spotted.
They won it in a trial of possession or something. Yes, that's the Mad Cat Mark II that the Jade Falcons will actually use against you in Mech Warrior 4
New target acquired.
in Norris. And you can get it from them as well if you beat them with a trial of
Target
possession.
spotted.
Got a stalker coming up.
Copy.
New target acquired.
Making my way around. He didn't try for the flanking. Matter of fact, he fucked off.
Yeah. It's stalker's falling back too. I'm gonna go left and high.
Target
Playing the
spotted.
center.
New target acquired.
Uzil.
Need assistance. Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Irby 2C. Now there's something you don't see every day.
Center person.
I'm dead.
Headset destroyed. Machine gun ammo destroyed. LB-10 ammo destroyed. New target acquired.
Joining you at the middle, Osiris.
Yeah, I definitely need backup. I'm almost dead. Those Irbies opened up my CT pretty easy.
Yeah, I'm on my way. I'm on your 7.
New target acquired.
Pretty much done.
Yeah. I'll do what I can.
New target acquired.
Oh, we gotta go. We gotta. Yeah, we're surrounded.
Yeah.
We're fucked.
You know what I always thought was really stupid about the AC-10? It's the exact same weight. You can get a large laser and enough heat sinks to fully compensate for the heat output, with no risk of an ammo detonation, with the only cost being 2 points of damage.
Got him. Hey, I got a roughneck.
Nice. Yeah, the whole enemy team's behind us now.
Yep.
Oh, the roughneck, that's that militia mech, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and I fucking hate. Got him! I saved you. Woo! Osiris is dead. Whoa! Hi!
And I'm done. Yeah.
I do like the idea of perverted industrial mechs being used for that aspect.
I hate this game. I hate this game so much.
Oh yeah, I'm dead. I'm
It's
dead.
just
I'm dead.
that there's no reason to use them because
I'm dead.
We had no team that game.
I got half of the kills of that match.
Yeah.
Because
Bullshit! Fucking teammates are useless!
well, as I was about to say,
Sorry.
the problem with them is that if you're going to use a cheap mech, you may as well just go for an intro-tech battle mech. The problem is they're not cheap enough.
Yeah. Yeah, they're actually pretty expensive.
Which is why, if I were balancing the game, I would actually balance them to be cheaper.
This is Clan Command.
Mission failed.
Respond.
Both C-bill and battle value wise. Well, C-bills are already usually cheaper because they're often powered either by internal combustion or fuel cell engines, which are cheaper by default.
Well, I got to that match. Yeah, half the kills of the fucking team. Go figure.
Yeah, I didn't get shit.
I'm already a better pilot. I don't know.
I walked
don't
into
care.
I walked into 2 urban mechs who refused to back down and just eliminated me while my teammates left.
Yeah. I was right beside you. I didn't.
No, you were engaging someone a little further away.
A little bit.
You were busy.
I got the roughneck, and then I got the Osiris that tried ganking your ass.
Yeah. I could have got that Griffin, but I missed my shot like a fucking retard.
All right, I'm taking the king crab.
All right.
Let's boogie.
And the idiots of Popeyes forgot my fucking biscuit. Whatever.
Fucking food.
Play around where you win without dying. I did that last time I streamed at MechWarrior Online. I don't think I'm gonna do it again. Nope. We lose. If I'm playing this game, my team is guaranteed a loss.
By the way, I was about to say, now that I think about it, good way to get yourself in shape. Every time you die in this game, do 10 crunches.
10 crunches.
I would prefer that my abdomen continue to function correctly, so I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, well, sadly, this is one of those cases where no pain, no gain really is true, unfortunately. And I say this as an autistic guy. I mean, it's one of the things that sucks about it is hypersensitivity, which means things that are only mildly painful to most people are excruciating to someone like me.
Inconvenient.
I would say mage.
Now,
mage,
on the other hand, that also goes the other way around for positive stimuli too. So make of that what you will.
I would say mage gets a pass. He was a former ship.
Oh yeah.
He gets a pass.
Yeah, in my case, I'm not sure I'll be able to tell you what I'll be doing, but I will say it is defense related.
I know, but I'm not gonna say it on the stream. I will say, cool fucking job.
Mm-hmm.
Reactor
Kind of doing the
online.
same stuff my grandfather was doing back in the
Sensors
50s.
online. Weapons
Cool.
online.
Yeah, not the exact
All
same thing,
systems
because he
Yeah.
worked off planes.
Alright, I gotta rebind these. Why are these not rebinded?
Wipe away all hostiles. Show no mercy.
You mean rebound?
Yes. Because these are not where they should be. There. Alright. Where'd you go?
I'm just following this urban mech over here.
Yep. Alright, I'm making my way to you.
I guess he
It's
doesn't
slow
want to
shit, but
scout.
I'm coming.
I got to remind myself of proper clan lingo as well, because Arcos is Mech Warrior at the Time of War
New
campaign.
target acquired.
The character I'm going to be playing will be a clanner. Although
New
the
target
other party
acquired.
members won't notice. In character they won't, but
Yes.
they'll probably guess it as soon as they hear or nag out of my mouth.
Target spotted.
Godzilla, huh?
Yeah, I cucked him a little bit.
Yeah, by the way, for those of you that have never played Mech Warrior or Time of War, it is very difficult to make a clan character because of the way that
Behind
the
us.
character creation will work and the experience.
Assault
possible.
behind us, Mad Cat Mark II.
Roger. I see
You
him.
have to take a number
Ow.
you have to take a number of negative perks or traits in order to get enough experience to actually make that kind of character work.
New target acquired.
Like my character, for example, he's missing an eye, he's pissed off someone with a rough equivalent like a colonel, and he's gained something of a reputation for starting trouble.
Way to go, teammates! Way to fucking go! You let a whole fucking lance get behind us, you stupid fucks.
Die! You fucking asshole.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Enemy forces at 75%.
Die! And I'm out of weapons. Great.
In a king crab? How'd that happen?
Yes! He got rid of both my torsos. I'm dead. I am now moral support for all the good that fucking does me.
You're a stick figure.
Yes.
Absolute fucking trash, dude.
What a terrible way to end the night.
That's Mech Warrior Online, baby.
Yep.
What a fucking joke. Dude, that's the guy... How is that Urban Mech still alive? That guy, I must have pumped a good 10 shots of LBX-10 and a bunch of dual large pulses while lighting him up with the heavy machine guns the whole time. How is he not fucking dead? Utter garbage. There is no way he's alive. Seriously, fuck this game. There is no universe, ever, where an Irby should be face-tanking that many shots from a Mad Cat 2. No universe where that should be happening.
You know what? I'm running out of bounds. That's how much I don't care. If I don't get killed first.
If you run out of bounds, I guess you just blow up or something.
Yes. Nah, they'll get me before then. Nope, I'm dead. There we go.
Mission failed.
Fuck this game, dude.
I
What
turned around,
absolute
blew the fuck
fucking
out of the
trash.
natter, and then got gigafucked by enemies pouring into
Yeah, and
the
they
tunnel
just
behind me.
dumped the shit out of my CT. Like, I'm barely damaged anywhere else. It was all CT damage, perfectly lined up shots.
like that
Yeah.
time when I was playing MechWarrior 5 and somehow
Keep in
the
mind,
AI,
I've increased the armor across this entire mech by 2 tons.
like the AI was only shooting at the cockpit and nothing else on the rifleman I was in. Literally, the rest of the mech was undamaged.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, that's just fucking cheating. That is blatant fucking cheating.
Gazgul, the reason I don't play MechWarrior 5 is because it actually doesn't fucking work anymore. I've had to mod that game so much to make it fucking playable that it just... Now that they've updated it so many times and it's been so long, I don't know which mods are which.
Like, on my end, it randomly doesn't work either. Even the, like, in fact, it doesn't work even unmodded, just randomly.
Yeah, it's they've completely broken that game. It's utter trash and doesn't run. So
it's like,
fuck
how
that.
did they manage to break that? How did they break their base game?
Fuck Piranha in general. I'm just so fucking done with their shit.
Why does Microsoft always have to give shit to the Canadian JV team instead of
so
someone who actually knows what they're doing?
I hope to God these guys lose the license to MechWarrior.
Hell, I would trust Microsoft's in-house devs more than I would trust Piranha.
Genuinely, like.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, yeah, what they do is generic as fuck, but at least they know what they're doing.
Plus, Piranha releases garbage quality games like this, and then they nickel and dime you the whole way through.
I mean,
back when I was serious about this game, I used to watch No Guts, No Galaxy, and he was doing an interview with one of the guys from Piranha. And this was a long time. I don't remember exactly what happened in the conversation, but I remember distinctly he was suggesting something that could be added or changed in the game. And the Piranha guy said, I shit you not, that's not a bad idea, but unfortunately there's no way we could monetize that.
They don't think beyond the spreadsheet.
Exactly. Like, Piranha doesn't think about gameplay.
It's literally impossible for them.
They don't think about gameplay, they don't think about the player experience. They think only in terms of monetization.
And if you look at past projects of theirs and past games...
Yeah, what they fail to understand is, you know, if you make a good game, more people will buy your game, and you make more money.
Yeah.
But that will require effort.
Yeah.
And the ability to delay gratification.
The case in point, like you guys remember, not too long ago, they announced that they were putting out new quote-unquote DLC for MechWarrior 5 Clans. They were adding a Horde mode, and they were going to charge you money for it, for a basic, for a new mode in a game that was already very, very light on content at launch. Now, fortunately, they backed off on that because everybody told them what pieces of shit they are. But, like, that's the type of shit that they are always trying to get away with. And then the games are shit on top of it. It's just, I'm so fucking tired of these guys. Give the license to Microprose or something. I don't fucking... I hate these guys. I genuinely cannot stand Piranha.
What about... Well, the guys that made Titanfall, do you think they make a good MechWarrior game?
Respawn? No. Respawn doesn't even make good games anymore.
I would have trusted the dev team of Hawken more to make a better
I was about to say,
Piranha
who would make a good MechWarrior game these days? Just honest question.
You'd want somebody with experience in Sims.
Obviously, yes. I mean...
But, I mean...
How about the guys that made DCS? Think they do?
No, I wouldn't give it to Eagle Dynamics because they do realistic, real-world stuff, right? I wouldn't give them the mech game, but
yeah, someone who's a little more somewhere between arcade and, well, if I didn't trust them to be even, well, I would have suggested Gaijin Entertainment, except they'd probably be even worse than TGI regarding monetization.
Yeah.
Yes, I would. They're also equally scummy with the nickel and diming.
Damn, are they greedy?
Yeah. They nickel dime it even worse than EGI.
Yeah, like
I
eventually just got fed up with them. That's why I stopped playing War Thunder. But like,
Yeah, rookie suggests Bohemia. That might be a good idea. Bohemia might make a cool one. I don't know though, because they haven't been doing so great lately either.
Who are Bohemia?
They're behind the Arma series.
Oh yeah, I could see him doing a good job. Like, hell, at that point, you're basically just making a big budget.
Give it to Kojima. Pit, shut up.
No.
No.
I want the game to be good, not a pretentious, glorified movie, dude.
That is sacrilege. I would even go as far to say Desgra. No.
But yeah,
trial of refusal. Go away.
Bohemia, if you give it to Bohemia, you're basically asking for a big budget version of Living Legends. Which,
yeah.
Hey, I would play that.
I would definitely play that.
A less janky version of Living Legends, I'd play that.
And with actual customization.
Yeah, put actual mech customization in, and
put the Irby in, because the stupid dev team of Germans in charge of Living Legends absolutely refuses to put in the urban mech.
Probably because it would be an utter piece of shit in that game with the way it works.
Yeah, I don't care. I want it.
It would be almost impossible to balance it in a way that would make it competitive. Like the only variant I could see being useful in Living Legends just as a niche would be the Arrow 4 model, because they could just use those artillery.
Arrow 4 is cool. Me, I'm buying.
Maybe the MRM4 model, just because you can alaka-blam someone in the face with 40 missiles.
Yes.
Well, 30 actually.
All right. Well, that's gonna be where I call it a night, because I'm fucking tired of this shit.
Yep.
It's getting a bit late anyway. It's like, what?
It's 9:30 over here.
Yeah.
It's
might be about
8.
Fuck this game. Fuck Piranha. Fuck me. Like, oh my god. I hope that my suffering was entertaining at least, because I was in a great mood. I wanted to play Crimson Skies. Ah!
We could have played Crimson Sky!
For fuck's sake.
The rookie said, give the license to Harebrained Schemes. Harebrained Schemes can only really make...
No, don't give Harebrained Schemes the rights to anything. They suck.
And also they're woke as hell, so no.
I don't even care about them being woke. They make shit games. Like, HBS Battletech is the most overrated thing I have ever encountered.
The biggest problem with HBS Battletech is that it's on the fucking Unity engine.
Anything that has ever pissed me off in a turn-based strategy game is in that game. Constantly outnumbered? Check. Enemies that cheat on their dice rolls? Check. If one particular character gets destroyed at any point during any battle, instant game over? Fucking check. There's so many things that I despise.
Chaotic allies?
Yeah, exactly. Stupid AI, double check. Random bullshit that can happen between missions to just fuck you over for no reason? Check.
Always outgunned, outnumbered, and outclassed? Check.
Characters that piss you off that you're not allowed to kill? Check.
Yeah.
Darius Slot turning your dropship into a house of lies? Check, 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 and double check.
Everything, like, basically anything that has ever irritated me in any other turn-based strategy game. And, like, I love tactical turn-based games. I love Final Fantasy Tactics. I get a kick out of games like Disgaea, Front Mission, all that type of stuff. XCOM. Love those types of games. But each one has, like, a little niggling thing. Fire Emblem, that's another example. Each one has a little niggling thing that annoys me. And HBS Battletech is like a greatest hits album of every single thing that has ever pissed me off in a turn-based strategy game. It has all of them.
You should have a Front Mission night.
Yeah, I don't own any of the Front Mission games anymore.
I'm about to say, I've never played Front Mission.
They're on Steam.
Yeah, I know, but they cost too much for what they are.
I'll get them on sale.
If they go on sale, I might pick them up, but they almost never do.
I've never played them. How are they?
They're pretty good. Yeah, they're pretty good. Better than Super Robot Wars.
By a mile.
Super Robot Wars has my other favorite pet peeve in turn-based strategy games, where it's like, okay, that was really tough, but I made it to the end of the mission just barely. Actually, no, here's 50 more fucking enemies you have to fight. The mission isn't actually over yet.
Final Fantasy tactics.
And so you just end up save scumming your way through it. Until you have a perfect run where the enemy misses every shot and you hit every shot, and you just reload the saves until you win.
Hey.
Kind of like how I had to play Baldur's Gate 3, if you guys remember that shit.
Yeah.
Any game that has dice rolls is a game that I'm not going to do well in. That's just the nature of it. I roll like shit. I am cursed. Genuinely. But that's okay. But,
no, like I said...
You know, and like, look, the rookie 6666. Like, I'm really picky about my games. Everyone who watches me stream knows that. So, like, if you find the game for a sale, go for it. Try it out. You might like it. Every other BattleTech fan loves that game. I seem to be the only one who gets really pissed off about it. So,
I have my moments with
like,
it.
don't let me discourage you from giving it a try, but I wouldn't recommend buying it at full price.
But yeah, would also recommend Mech Commander Omnitech. I don't think it's supported anymore, but
if you can get that shit running, it's really good. Unfortunately, I cannot.
You've never tried running Omnitech, I don't believe.
I literally did while you were watching, bro.
No, that was Mech Commander Gold.
Yeah, we installed Omnitech and tried to run it afterwards, and it wouldn't even boot. You were there, dude.
I have it loaded on my computer. It runs no problem.
Well, that's great, but it doesn't work on mine.
Not necessarily his.
That's the problem with old games, is that for some people they will work flawlessly, and for other people it's completely impossible.
Yeah.
Fallout New Vegas is like that. But anyway, that's gonna do it for the stream tonight, guys. Thanks to everybody who tuned in and watched me suffer. I hope it was more fun for you than it was for me.
Yeah, we had fun.
I wanted to play Crimson Skies, but instead I got butt-fucked by a couple urban mechs because this game is so fucking stupid. And, yeah. That's gonna be it.
So, silver lining, it was an honor to pilot with you, H.
Yes, thanks, Lynx, for being here. Fuck me. I hate this game. So until next time, this is Mage Leader, signing off.